We've been perfecting the process since 1989. And since we're family run, we keep the community in mind. RVs, boats, campers, trailers, if you're missing some glass, we can make it custom tailored. Windshields or rock chips or any shattered mess, give us a call at Hampton Auto Glass.
Hello, your friendly neighborhood home appraiser here. I thought I'd take time out of my glamorous day measuring square footage and counting bathrooms to tell you about a special offer from Fiber Federal Credit Union. For a limited time, Fiber Federal will
And now, fans, they're back home again. They're surrounded by members of Raleigh's Kids Club. Let's hear it for the starting lineup for your playoff-bound Ridgefield Raptors. As announced by head coach Chris Cota, leading off the left fielder from Loyola Marymount, number 23, Zach Water. Batting second, the second baseman from Sacramento State, number 10, Michael Barrazo. Batting third, the first baseman from Oregon, number 20, J.T. Summers. Batting fourth, the designated hitter from Michigan, number 35, Cade Lanahaw. Batting fifth, the shortstop from Michigan, number 44, Carson Luna. Batting sixth, the center fielder from Oregon, number 36, Isaiah Hearn. Batting seventh and third base from Arizona State, number 13, Jackson Weber. Batting eighth, the catcher from Fresno State, number 11, Rico. Batting ninth, the right fielder from Fresno State, number 16, Reed Farrell. And the starting pitcher for the Raptors tonight from Fresno State, number 26, Jordan Haber. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you to rise if you're able and remove your hats and direct your attention to the flag on the left field platform as we honor America with our national anthem. Performing tonight, the VMO Ceremonial Trumpets.
Home sweet home for the Raptors, and it was a long road trip to start the second half. The Raptors swept in their first 2 road series of the second half. 0-6 against Walla Walla and Yakima Valley. The Raptors dropped a stinger last night. In case you missed it, the Raptors had an 8-3 lead going to the bottom of the 7th inning. Yakima Valley had a run. They tied it with 4 runs, 2-run homer in the bottom of the 8th, and clinched the win. A walk-off base hit in the bottom of the 9th. The Raptors still in first place despite losing their past 6 games. They lost 8 of 9 road games. But the Raptors, going to the postseason, they clinched the West Coast League South for the first time in a couple of seasons. Portland, who's won the South in 24 and 25, still trying to work their way back into playoff contention, 3-3 in the second half. Portland building some momentum, though. Just took on Corvallis, dropped 2 of 3 at home. Took 2 of 3 on the road Marion in the previous series, and actually took 2 of 3 down at Goss Stadium in Corvallis. But both teams trying to get right heading in to the final month of the regular season. Jordan Haver's been as strong as good as possible. Haver, originally from Oakdale, California, the right-hander. Fresno boys will have Haver tonight, Parker Hines tomorrow. Haver making his 7th start of the year. He's been consistent, 27 to 3rd innings. 2.63 ERA, holding hitters to 133 average. Let's take a look at the lineup he'll be facing. Masa Chilcutt leads off, playing second base for Portland. Cody Nidowitz in left field. Tanner Johns at first base. Kai Malt in center field. MD Connor in right. Braden Reese the catcher. Grafton Stroup at third base. Elijah McNeil at shortstop. And Joel Roberts the DH. Defensively for the Raptors, Zach Wattis in left field. Isaiah Hearn in center. Reed Farrell in right. Jackson Weber at third base, Carson Luna at short, Michael Perazzo at second, JT Summers at first, Bo Rico behind the plate. Your starting lineups are presented by Riverview Bank and Christensen Electric. Both teams in gray uniforms tonight. Raptors, gray jerseys, gray pants. Portland, their gray jerseys, navy pants. About to get underway. Game 1. Getting started a little late. First pitch off the plate for ball 1 to Chilcutt. First pitch, 6:37 local time. Beautiful night here in Southwest Washington. 76 degrees, 11-mile-an-hour winds. 1-0. Breaking ball at the top of the zone for strike 1. Chilcutt out of Rice, originally from the Alamo City, San Antonio, Texas, in 280 on the summer. Making his 24th start. 100 ABs right on the dot. 15 RBIs, 1 homer. 1-1. Fastball's upstairs at 90. 2 balls and a strike. The Raptors currently in their longest losing streak of the season. This team a couple of weeks ago was 8-1 on the road to start play. They've dropped 8 of their last 9 road games. Havers 2-1. Fastball outside. 3-1 now to Chilcutt. Chilcutt played 29 games his first year at Rice. Made 12 starts as a true freshman. True utility guy. Played second base, outfield, even slotted as a DH. Havers 3-1. That's upstairs for ball 4. And that's going to be some of the keys for Raptors pitching. How consistent can they compete in the zone? The Raptors really struggled on Tuesday night. Raptors gave up 10 walks through the first 5 innings, took themselves out of the game early. Here's Cody Nidowitz. Nidowitz in left field for the Pickles. Southern California guy from Carlsbad. Steps in from the left side. Has a runner on first with nobody out. Haver out of the stretch. Paints the outside corner with a fastball for strike 1. Nidowitz, no stranger to the Rose City, just finished up his second year at Portland. Hit .318 in 2025, .279. Made 48 starts with 165 ABs in 2026. Quick pickoff over to first in time. Chilcutt's picked off. 1 away in the top of the first. And a quick move from the righty, Haver. Jim Hopple, Pickles head coach, already out of the dugout. Jim Hopple just finished up his 6th year as the head coach at Clackamas Community College. Longtime assistant under Pickles. Now GM Mark Magdaleno. Mark Magdaleno took this Pickles organization to great heights. They won the championship in 2024. Nearly repeated back-to-back West Coast League championships. Fell last year in the finals to Bellingham. Portland, they're going to have to work to get back to the postseason in 2026. One away. Nidowitz showing bunt, pulls back. Slider runs inside. Ball and a strike. Havers 1-1. That's in the zone, middle away, 1-2. Haver made 20 appearances in 2026 as a true freshman at Fresno State, 8 starts. Made the 5th most appearances on the Bulldog staff. 1-2's outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes, tied for 3rd most starts. Through 39 2/3 innings, 7.03 ERA. Season high 5 innings, May 16th at San Jose State. 2-2. Flair to shallow left field. Wattis is not going to get there. Bounces around, he cuts it off, fires to second. A bleeding single into shallow left field. So a walk and a single to start the top of the 1st inning for Portland. Here's Tanner Johns. Another quick pickoff over to first base. Nidowitz diving back in safely. Johns is at a Grand Canyon. Been just a tick under 300 at 299. 6 doubles, 2 homers, 16 RBIs. The first pitch to the lefty. Foul back off the netting. One of the best crowds of the year on hand at the Rourke. Rally bobblehead giveaway. Thanks to our friends at C-Tran. Great support on hand. The Raptors need it. Packed house here tonight. Game 1 of 3 between the Raptors and the Pickles. 0-1. Haver looks in, kicks and fires. Cuts through the fastball, 0-2. John's the first baseman from Las Vegas. Top 50 first baseman nationally out of high school. Second-ranked player in the state of Nevada coming out of high school. Another throw over to first. John steps back in, it's 0-2. Fastball slider combo for Haver. Slammed to right field. Farrell on the track, looking up. That thing's gone to the berm. And the 3rd homer of the year puts Portland up 2-0 in the top of the 1st. .349 to right field. Tanner Johns starts this game off with a blast. Hammered the fastball. Portland takes an early lead. Here's the center fielder, Kai Mull. Mull steps in from the right side. First pitch to Mull. Fooled out in front. Blew the fastball by him, 0-1. Mull with the open stance. Another Southern California guy from Santa Barbara. Swing and a miss, and he's down 0-2. Malt made his debut this season in the first series these teams played nearly a month ago in Portland. 0-2 fastballs upstairs for ball 1. Malt's had a strong summer so far, hitting .323. 4 doubles with 2 homers. Getting on base, .403. 1-2. Softly tap foul. Still 1-2 to Malt. Pickles lead 2-0. Haver back on the mound from the right side of the rubber. Is 1-2. On the ground of the left side, past the diving Weber. Long throw for Luna. In time. Dug up off the hop. Nice play by Luna deep in the hole at short. Jackson Weber again his second start of the year at third base. Two down, here's M.D. Connor. M.D. Connor digs in from the left side. The first pitch called for strike one in the outer part of the zone. Connor out of South Alabama. Originally from Austin, Texas, in 218 on the season. The 0-1. Fastball off the plate at 91, a ball and a strike. Connor started his college career at Galveston, then transferred to Dodge City Community College in Kansas. The 1-1. Bounce foul to the first base side off the Pickles dugout. Playing only 3 games in his first year at South Alabama in 2026. Havers 1-2. On the ground. Fair ball past the diving Summers. Off the sidewall. Connor's digging for 2. Diving in a second with a 2-out double. The third hit of the top of the first inning for Portland. Just past the diving Summers in fair territory inside first. Nicely played by Farrell off the sidewall. So a single, double, and a homer. Here's Braden Reese. Reese, a local kid from Vancouver, plays up at Bellevue College. There's a runner on second with 2 outs. Haver looks in. The first pitch to Reese. Sliders off the plate for ball 1. Portland leads 2-0. 2 outs in the top of the first inning. Started with a leadoff walk to Chilcutt. The Raptors fortunate. Chilcutt got picked off. Haver glances to second. It's 1-0. Cut foul, first base side. The Raptors were outscored by 14 runs in games 1 and 2 against Yakima Valley. Raptors lost their past 6 road games. Past 8 and 9. They swept Springfield to end the first half. So looking for that first win in second half play. 1-1. Tap back to Haver, gloved. Throws over to first. 3 hits for Portland in the top of the first inning, including a 2-run blast to right field, the third of the year for Johns. Puts the Pickles up 2-0, middle of the first inning in this series opener between the Pickles and the Raptors.
Hello, your friendly neighborhood home appraiser here. I thought I'd take time out of my glamorous day measuring square footage and counting bathrooms to tell you about a special offer from Fiber Federal Credit Union. For a limited time, Fiber Federal will reimburse their members up to $1,000 for appraiser fees when they purchase or refinance their home. $1,000 off your appraiser fee. Now that's an offer worth squeezing through an attic crawl space for. Restrictions apply. Visit fibercu.com for details. Fiber Federal Credit Union, equal housing lender.
Nikki Glazer, the stunning tour.
We are the only animal species who actively want kids. You've never seen like 2 dogs like, we're trying. You're like,
Friday and Saturday, September 11th and 12th, Aileen A's Cowlitz Ballroom.
it's not hard to be a mom, it's hard to be a good mom. It's easy to be a bad mom. That's as easy as being a great dad. That's what that is.
Tickets on sale now at AileenAResort.com or Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Nikki Glazer.
There's something special about game night in Ridgefield. Friends in the stands, fans cheering together, and that big game feel here in our backyard. That kind of hometown energy is why you'll see Dick Hanna dealerships right there supporting the Ridgefield Raptors all season long. Because being local means backing the teams, the fans, and the moments that bring people together. We're proud to be a part of another great Raptors season. Dick Hanna dealerships. Believe in nice. Go Raptors!
Well, it was a tough weekend in Yakima Valley. The Raptors bats did their part. 10 in the first game. 10 runs on 12 hits. Then last night, 12 hits again, 9 runs. The Raptors fell. Swept by Yakima Valley. Trying to get right. They fall behind early against the Pickles. Let's take a look at the lineup for head coach Chris Cota. All-star Zach Wattis, the Loyola Marymount leads off, followed by Michael Perazzo, JT Summers, Cade Ladahoff, Carson Luna playing shortstop, Isaiah Hearn in center field, Jackson Weber at third base, Bo Rico the catcher, and Reed Farrell in right field. Raptors led by Chris Cota in his 7th season. Only head coach in franchise history. He's been assisted by his right-hand man, Nick Allen, for the entirety. Nick Allen helped design the Raptors' home stadium. The Ridgefield city controller, or city manager. Here's Zach Wattis. Raptors down 2-0 early. They'll be taking on the left-hander at UC Davis. Logan Mossman at Encinitas, California, making his 4th appearance of the season, his first start for Portland. Lefty-lefty matchup. First pitch to Wattis. 89 low and away for ball 1. Mossman didn't play in a game for the Aggies in 2026. So these innings in the summer, super important for him as he tries to go back to UC Davis, looking for innings next year. The 1-0 to Wattis. Pop foul at third base side. Wattis went 0 for 5 last night with 3 strikeouts. Cooled off in the Yakima Valley series, still hitting .327. Tied for 3rd in the West Coast League with 6 homers and 6th with 24 walks. Mossman's 1-1. Fouled off again to the third base side. Wattis, 6'4", 210, originally from Chandler, Arizona. One of the top recruits in the 2023 class nationally. Received a lot of draft interest out of high school, elected to go to TCU. Spent a year and a half in Fort Worth, transferred to Central Arizona, and finished up his first year at Loyola Marymount. 1-2 breaking ball, misses high at 75. He's had a strong first half. He'll be representing the Raptors next week in Victoria at the All-Star game. One of 5 Raptors All-Stars. 2-2. Fastball low and away, full count. It'll be interesting to see how long Mossman goes, making his first start of the year. First start in potentially at least a year because he didn't play in the spring at UC Davis. Potentially longer since high school. 3-2. Off the plate. Good take by Wattis, drawing a leadoff walk. Wattis adds to it. Top the West Coast League with walks, his 25th of the year. Here's Michael Perazzo. Perazzo in 310. Special congrats to Perazzo, recently committed to Kent State. Spent his first 2 years at Sacramento State. Northern California native, headed to the Midwest. Now Wattis walking back. Home plate umpire Clayton Kellogg talking to Raptors head coach Chris Cota. Wattis going over there. And he's called out.
Now batting the second baseman, number 10, Michael Perazzo.
It's already off to a weird start this series. So instead of the walk, breaking ball missing low and outside. It was a borderline pitch. Wattis Wattis walked down to first base. We'll have to look back. I don't think there was a move from home plate umpire Clayton Kellogg. Jacob Fisher's on the bases. One away in the bottom of the first inning. 1-0 to Peraza. Tap foul, 1-1. So Wattis goes down looking instead of a leadoff walk. 1-1 to Peraza. Mossman looks in. Breaking ball down low for ball 2. And for those of you confused in the chat, there was no motion that we saw up in the press box for a strike 3. Wattis went down there. Peraza dug in the box, ready to take the first pitch before he was called out. So a delayed call. 2-1. Off the plate, ball 3. Three-1 to Peraza. Peraza batted 6th last night. Drove in 3 runs for the Raptors. 3 of the Raptors 8. 3-1. That's off the plate for ball 4. Peraza draws a walk. Raptors at the first base run with 1 out. Here's JT Summers. There's JT Summers, celebrated his 20th birthday earlier this week, July 8th, in Yakima Valley. His dad, Whit, made the drive up from the Bay Area. Steps in with a runner on first. First pitch strike. 0 to Summers. Summers has tore it up first half of this season and into the second half, hitting .336, leading the West Coast League with 34 RBIs. Taking his talents to Eugene next year, the Oregon commit recently signed. Going over to first. Peraza up, standing up. Portland leads 2-0 thanks to the 2-run shot from Tanner Johns. Summers with the open stance from the right side. Mossman looking at Peraza. The 0-1 to Summers. Fouled away, it's 0-2. Summers spent his first 2 years at Santa Rosa Junior College. Was the California Community College Big 8 MVP in 2025. Another great year, 50 RBIs with 8 homers in 2026. Oh, 2 to Summers, 1 out in the bottom of the first. Strikes him out on the curve. Off balance swing. 2 down. A couple of strikeouts to start this one for Mossman. Two outs and a runner on first for Cade Ladehoff. Ladehoff and Summers rotate between the DH and first baseman. Mossman's first pitch. Line to left field. Nidowitz looking up, and it's out of here. Ladehoff ties it up with a 2-run shot to left. His 3rd of the year, and it's 2-2. Got the fastball, and he hammered that Johnny. Knotted this thing up. Ladehoff leaves the yard. Here's Carson Luna, Ladehoff teammate in Michigan. Base is empty with 2 outs for him. First pitch to Luna. Breaking ball inside for ball one. One out of Luna in 3:08. That's off the plate outside. Luna in a 2-run homer in the 9th inning in Tuesday's game. Two-0 fastball. Call for strike one at Luna's knees. Luna's been a hits machine in his first 13 games. Continue his momentum from his redshirt freshman season in Michigan. 2-1. Send foul to the first base side. Played in 33 games for the Wolverines. Made 15 starts. Got 67 at-bats. Getting close to that already. 52 in 13 games. He's been sharp at shortstop. He's been moved around the infield. 2-2. Inside, full count. Also seen him get some action at third base. Originally from Houston, Texas. Three-2 to Luna. 2 outs and nobody on. Got foul to the first base side. The Pickles scored from the two-run homer from Tanner Johns to right field. Raptors just tied it up on the 2-run blast from Ladahoff. 2 down in the bottom of the first. Mossman's 3-2. Inside, ball 4. Luna draws a walk. That brings up Isaiah Hearn. Here's Isaiah Hearn. Hearn coming to the plate with a runner on first. Isaiah Hearn, one of 3 position players on the Raptors to make the All-Star game. 2 of the 3, both future Oregon Ducks. Summers and Hearn as well as Zach Wattis. Off speed up and in. Spins Hearn off the plate for ball 1. Hearn's originally from the LA area. Recently graduated from Chaminade College Prep. One of the top recruits, not only in California, but nationally. Perfect game All-American. Luna's at first, the 1-0. That curveball is good for strike 1. Ball and a strike. 2-2 game here. 2 outs, bottom of the first inning. Mossman's 1-1. Fastball. Call for strike 2, middle away. On deck's Jackson Weber. Mossman looking in. Luna's at first base. He throws over there. Mossman's giving up 2 walks. And the 2-run homer for Ladahoff. Portland had 3 hits in the top of the first inning. The 1-2. Sky to shallow right. Chilcutt drifts back. Makes the catch to end the inning. But both teams trading punches early. We got some fireworks. Portland with a 2-run blast from Johns. Then Ladahoff responds, ties the game up with a 2-run blast to left. 2-2 game after 1.
C-Tran is your public transit system offering service in Clark County and beyond. Catch local service in Clark County plus regional and express service to Portland. And check out the current C-Tran's on-demand service operating in Ridgefield and other areas. So leave the driving to us. C-Tran is a proud partner of the Ridgefield Raptors. Visit c-tran.com for more information. C-Tran, connecting you to life.
Two historic bands, Los Lobos and Los Lonely Boys. The Brotherhood Tour 2026 at A&A's College Ballroom, August 13th. Get tickets now at ANAResort.com. Don't miss Los Lobos and Los Lonely Boys.
When you need short-term communications for your business, project, or event, call the pros at Day Wireless Systems. We rent Motorola two-way radios, cellular devices, and satellite phones by the day, week, or month. We have thousands of units of inventory, and our experienced rental teams will make sure you have clear communication throughout your entire event. Visit us online at daywirelessrentals.com for more information. Day Wireless Systems, where a lot happens in a day.
7A9 do it for Portland. Grafton Stroup, Elijah McNeil, and Joel Roberts. Welcome back to Ridgefield. These two teams closest locally to each other, about a 45-minute drive from the Rourke to Walker Stadium in Portland. The semi-local series, both teams have a chance to stay in their own beds, and man, the Raptors need that. It's been a long couple of road trips. Raptors didn't get back till around 3:30 last night from Yakima. First pitch off the plate for ball one. Raptors didn't get back till 2:30 on Monday night, so they've had the short end of the stick this traveling schedule. The 1-0 lined away. With that being said, the Raptors, some of their woes have been self-inflicted. 3 errors in each of the first two games. Game 2 had 3 errors in the first 3 innings. Raptors went down 8-1 Wednesday night. Slider for strike 2. Straup's at third base from Western Oregon, originally from Hartford, South Dakota. 1-2. Fastball high, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Straup's in 217. Made 8 starts, 12 appearances, 2025. Started his career at Umpqua Community College in Oregon. 2-2. Bounce to the first base side, still 2-2. Breaking ball low. Gets away from Rico. Nothing hurt there. Still 3-2. Line foul. No out to the top of the second inning. Both teams with homers. Johns hit his 3rd of the year. Lodahoff slammed one. Just get out of here in left field. Havers 3-2. Fly to shallow center. Luna lets it drop in between him and Hearn. Luna was right there. Hearn was running in from center. And a miscommunication puts Stroup on with the single. Fourth hit of the game for Portland. Hung in the air for 5.4 seconds. Found some grass in left center field. Here's Elijah McNeil. Ball went inside of the righty. McNeil playing short for Portland. (1-0) with Stroup at first. McNeil out of UC Davis. There's a strong UC Davis pipeline here in the Pickles. Handful of Aggies in the lineup tonight. 1-0 popped up. Rico chasing after it, laying out. He can't hold on. Home plate umpire Clayton Kellogg was right on it. Heck of an effort from Rico, though. Laying out in the gear. Athletic play, springing out of his stance. 1-1 to McNeil. McNeil made his debut during the Ridgefield series. These two teams first met about 4 weeks ago in Portland. A solid freshman year, made 52 starts. Flailing on the hit and run pitch, bounce and throw to second, not in time. Stroop steals second. Good pitch to run on. Stroop took off on the slider, and Chris Cota is campaigning for batter's interference right now. Talking to Clayton Kellogg. Clayton Kellogg at home plate. Jacob Fisher on the bases. One, two. Ever looking to second. Swing and a miss. McNeil chases the slider. First strikeout of the game for Haver. The slider might be Haver's wipeout pitch. He's a fastball, 88 to 90. That slider, that keeps hitters off balance. Here's Joel Roberts. Stroops at second, 1 out. 2-2 game. Fastball at 91 high. 1-0. Roberts from Modesto, California, plays at St. Mary's College in Moraga. Didn't play in the spring in 2026 due to an injury. Haver looks to second twice is 1-0. Fastball on the outside part of the zone. Painting the border 1-1. For guys like Roberts who didn't play very much in the spring, the summer is super important for them. They treat this like a season opportunity to get those at-bats that they missed out on and make sure they're ready for fall ball. Back on campus, chopped up the middle. That's going to get into center field. Stroops waved around. An RBI single for Roberts, and Portland takes a 3-2 lead. So the bloop single, miscommunication, comes back to haunt the Raptors. It turns into a run. Portland regains the lead. Back to the top of the order. Here's Masa Chilcutt. First pitch to Chilcutt, inside, nearly hits him. Spinning away. 1-0, Chilcutt reached on a leadoff walk in the top of the first inning. Pickles lead 3-2. Haver looks in as 1-0. Popped up first base side. Summers chasing after it, runs out of room. Haver now over 40 pitches. There's a right-hander lightly thrown in the Raptors bullpen. 1-1 to Chilcutt. Quick pickoff attempt, not in time. Haver's already picked one guy off tonight. Wiped away Chilcutt. After reaching on the leadoff walk, the Raptors fortunate to get him off the bases. It would be a 4-2 game right now. Roberts diving back in there. 5 for 6 in stolen bases this year. One. Popped up, First base side. Summers chasing after it. It's onto the berm. Summers, Peraza, and Farrell all giving way over there. Beautiful night here in Ridgefield, 76 degrees. Light wind. Packed house for Rally's bobblehead night. Trying to cheer these Raptors back on track. Another throw over. Roberts is at first. Went out in the top of the second. Haver fires. 1-2. That's upstairs. Evens up the count. Portland 3-3 in the second half. The Raptors 0-6. Favors 2-2. Roberts on the move. The pitch is up and in for ball 3. The low throw hops into second, not in time. Roberts with the 6th stolen base of the year. He advances to scoring position. Blows up the double play. 3-2 now to Chilcutt. Now with Roberts at second, Havers 3-2. Off speed fouled away. Pickles lead 3-2. They picked up a run a few moments ago off Roberts' RBI single. Portland with 5 hits, which is 1 out in the top of the second. Chilcutt steps back in. Haver comes set. Roberts extending his lead. Shot foul, and we'll do it again. Three-two. Havers payoff pitch. Bounced over the mound to second. Peraza throws out Chilcutt. 2 down. Roberts slides over to third.
Now batting the left fielder, number 12, Cody Nidowitz.
Here's Cody Nidowitz. Chilcutt retiring for the first time tonight. Nidowitz at the first hit of the game. Singled in the first. Runner on third with 2 down. First pitch to the lefty. Fastball up and away for ball 1. Nidowitz in 258, making his 10th start tonight for Portland. Been his first year UC Santa Barbara. 1-0. Sliders low and in for ball 2. In the past 2 years with Portland, he's all West Coast Conference honorable mention in 2025. Hit 300 with 48 hits. Stats dropped a little bit in 2026, 2-0. Called for a strike. That's a good spot. Fastball on the black of the plate to a left-handed hitter. You do not want anything to do with that early in the count. 2-1. That's a great spot. 2-1 pitch. Off speed's outside. 3 balls and a strike. Roberts is at third. Pickles lead 3-2. Fouled away, and it's a full count now. Nidowitz steps back in. Tanner Johns is on deck. Havers looking at Roberts. The 3-2. Fly down the left field line. Drifting foul. Dings off the light pole. Berm's getting filled up down the line. Fans showing up for bobblehead night. 3-2. Haver trying to keep this a one-run game. His payoff pitch. Lost him. Fastball outside. Nidowitz is on for the second time. Draws a 2-out walk that puts runners on first and third for Tanner Johns. Johns to the first big swing of the game. It's 2-run blast. Last inning, no doubter to right field. Haver's first pitch to the GCU Lope. Fouled away. Johns hit his third homer of the year in his last at-bat. Johns listed as an outfielder and left-handed pitcher. Hasn't taken the mound yet for Portland. Arms are important coming down the stretch. Havers 0-1. Swing and a miss. Cut to the off-speed low and out of the zone. 0-2. Nidowitz is at first. Roberts is at third. Pickles lead 3-2. Haver pauses. Runner goes. Pitch is low. Ball one. Nidowitz stopped in between first and second. Takes the base. Now runners on second and third with 2 down. Havers 1-2. Lifted foul. Nidowitz is at second. Roberts is at third. Johns has the home run tonight. Havers 1-2. And he plunks Johns on his front leg to load the bases with 2 down. And that's frustrating when you have 2 strikes. Demoralizing for a pitcher to give up free pass like that, especially when you're so close to getting out of the inning. John says he's okay. Takes his base. Base is full of Pickles with 2 down. Here's Kai Malt. Pickles center fielder's 0 for 1. 2 down in this top of the second. Pickles lead 3-2. The first pitch to Malt. Fastball called for strike 1. Malt's 0 for 1 tonight with the ground out to third. Havers 0-1. Another fastball high. Ball and a strike. Johns is at first. Nidowitz is at second. Roberts is at third. Ball and a strike. Haver comes set. 1-1. Lined into left center field. That's going to bring in 1. Nidowitz coming around. He'll score. The throw goes to second. John stays put. A 2-run single for Malt puts Portland up 5-2. The 6th hit of the game for the Pickles. The 3rd of this inning. Malt comes through. Here's MD Connor. Stepping in for the second time. Lines the first pitch. He sees to right. Takes a hop in front of Farrell. Quickly throwing it in. Farrell played that as good as you can. This field goes fast. Off the short hop. 97 off the bat. Keeps it in front of him. Fires it in quick. Keeps Nidowitz from scoring. The fourth hit of this top of the second. Raptors pitching coach Tyler Jackson. He's out of the Raptors dugout. Bases loaded once again. Back-to-back 2-out singles. A lot of this damage coming with 2 outs. Raptors at 2 outs with runners on first and second. Brady Reese coming to the plate. Pickles lead 5-2. Malt had the 2-run single. First pitch to Reese. Fastball high at 90, missing upstairs for ball 1. Reese grounded out to the pitcher to end the first inning. Reese is behind the plate for the Pickles. Favors 1-0. Fouled away into the crowd on the first base side. Reese was 2026 first team All-NWAC. Or second team All-American. One. Favor fires. The slider fades outside. 2 balls and a strike. Grafton Stroop's on deck. He led off this inning. Pickles of 7 hits through an inning and 2/3. Raptors down 5-2. Favors 2-1. High chopper to third. Skips past Weber. Goes foul, so a heads-up play from Weber. Only his second game at the hot corner. Weber saving a run for now. 2-2. Been a long top of the second inning. Portland had 2 runs in the first, but they came in a hurry. 2-run blast from Johns. Johns currently standing at third base. Maltz at second, Connors at first. Favors 2-2. Called strike 3. Rings him up on the slider. Reese goes down looking with the bases loaded, but Portland adds on with 3 runs on 4 hits in the top of the second. They leave him loaded. Regain the lead 5-2 going to the bottom of the inning.
Les Schwab Tires has been proudly serving communities for over 70 years, and we've collected thousands of inspiring stories, like Brett on the way to his wedding when a flat tire left him stranded. The clock was ticking, his bride waiting. He made one call, and a Les Schwab service truck was there to save the day. Brett was back on the road and off to say I do. At Les Schwab, we're proud to keep you rolling. Les Schwab Tires, our greatest story is yours. Stories are composites inspired by real customer feedback.
ZZ Top, the big one. Friday, August 14th, A-Linnaeus Cowlitz Ballroom. Playing all their classic hits. ZZ Top. On sale now at ALNAResort.com and Ticketmaster.com.
Nikki Glazer. The Stunning Tour.
The thoughts of death, I don't like to dwell on them for longer than like 10 or 15 hours a day, so.
Friday and Saturday, September 11th and 12th, A&A's Cowlitz Ballroom.
No wonder women rush to have kids. We're being trained for it since we were kids. They're like, here's a baby doll. Here's an easy bake oven. I got one of those. I stuck my head in it. I was like, I want out of this narrative.
Tickets on sale now at ALNAResort.com or Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Nikki Glazer.
Planning a home renovation? Amplified Renovations helps homeowners throughout Southwest Washington and the Portland area create spaces they love. Learn more at AmplifiedRenovations.com. Bottom of the second inning, Portland's come to play. 5 runs through their first 2 innings, 2 in the first, 3 in the third, 7 hits. Raptors got to keep pace. Jackson Weber leads off, followed by Bo Rico and Reed Farrell. Weber steps in for the first time. Going to Arizona State next year. One of the top recruits out of Arizona. Recently graduated high school. Been treated as a utility guy this summer for Ridgefield. First pitch from Mossman. Fastball at 88, called for strike 1. Weber at third base tonight for the second time this year. Mossman looks in. 0-1. Inside again. Too far in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Weber hitting 191 in the year. Mossman's 1-1. Fastball low, 2 balls and a strike. Weber, his biggest hit of the year in Game 3 against the Pickles. Go-ahead solo home run to ultimately clinch the series in Game 3. The Walker Stadium in a hostile environment, 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Portland's an experience. If you haven't had a chance to take in a game down there, I'll give it its respect. 2-2. Mossman's fastball. Called strike 3. Weber goes down looking for the first out of the bottom of the second. It's a big series for Portland. 3-3 to start things in the second half. Under 500 in the first half. And for a fan base used to a lot of fun and a lot of winning, their playoff hopes are on the line with every series. First pitch, strike 1. Rico, the catcher from Fresno State. Takes a curveball at his knees for strike 2. Rico didn't play in 2026 in his first year on campus at Fresno. Tore his rotator cuff 2 weeks before the season started. Mossman looks in, the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Nasty breaking ball from Mossman. Fourth strikeout. 2 in the first inning. He's at 2 here in the second. Two punch outs to get things going in the bottom of the second inning. Here's Reed Farrell. Speaking of Fresno State, Reed Farrell signed yesterday. Southern California guy from Santa Clarita. First pitch to Farrell, fouled away. Farrell, his first year in Ridgefield. Played for Raptors head coach Chris Cota at College of the Canyons. Mossman out of the stretch is 0-1. That curveball's outside. Ball and a strike. Farrell had a 3-hit game Sunday against Walla Walla. Raises average 72 points. From 208 to 280. Struggled in Yakima. Average is back down to 235. 1-1. That's low and in. 2 balls and a strike. Raptors trail 5-2. Portland took a 2-0 lead with a 2-run homer from Tanner Johns. Cade Lodahoff tied it with a 2-run blast to left field in the home half of the first. Portland had 4 hits for 3 runs in the top of the second. 2-1. Bounce foul near the third base coach's box. Portland out hitting Ridgefield 7-1. 2-2 to Farrell. Two outs and nobody on. Mossman delivers. Curveball, squib to second. Chilcutt scoops it up. Retires Farrell. Couple of strikeouts and a ground out. Raptors sat down in order in the home half of the second. We're going to the third. Portland in front 5-2.
Nikki Glazer, the stunning tour.
The thoughts of death, I don't like to dwell on them for longer than like 10 or 15 hours a day, so.
Friday and Saturdays, September 11th and 12th, A&A's Cowlitz Ballroom.
No wonder women rush to have kids. We're being trained for it since we were kids. They're like, here's a baby doll. Here's an easy bake oven. I got one of those. I stuck my head in it. I was like, I want out of this narrative.
Tickets on sale now at ALNAResort.com or Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Nikki Glazer.
In today's fast-moving world, your technology should work for you, not slow you down. At HTG, we are based in Ridgefield, Washington, and we deliver full-service IT solutions to businesses across the Pacific Northwest and nationwide. From managed IT services and hardware procurement to secure warehousing, asset imaging, and IT asset disposition, we handle it all. Proud sponsor of the Ridgefield Raptors, we're committed to supporting our community and your business success. HTG, simplifying IT, powering your business forward. Learn more at www.htginc.com.
While the world around us is always changing, we stay focused on what matters. At Peace Health, we've offered hope, healing, and peace to Washington since 1890. Our care teams listen to your needs, take time to understand what matters to you, and treat you with the same respect and devotion that has guided us for generations. Peace Health, here for you today, tomorrow, always. Learn more at peacehealth.org.
Award-winning country sensation Lee Brice is back. Live in concert, August 30th, A&A Cowlitz Ballroom. Lee Brice. On sale now at ALNAResort.com and Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Lee Brice live.
Joseph Hasso to Cal State Fullerton. Takes over out of the bullpen. Raptors down 5-2. Jordan Havers throws 2 innings. Gets poked around a little bit with 7 hits, 5 earned runs. Portland put the pressure on at the beginning of the game. 3 hits in the first inning, 4 in the second. Left the bases loaded to close that second inning. Hasso gets ahead, strike 1. Grafton Stroop leads off. He singled to lead off the second. Hasso's 0-1 out of the windup. Dots up. Strike at the bottom of the zone, 0-2. Hasso started Wednesday's game, really struggled through an inning and 2/3, gave up 4 hits. 7 runs, only 3 earned, 0-2, swing and a miss. The slider Rico's throw down to first. Summer slides into foul territory, one away. Good start to this outing. The big key for Hasso, throw strikes, live in the zone. He has a good relationship with Chris Cota, played with Coach Cota at College of the Canyons for 2 years. First pitch, flied right field. Farrell tracking it down. Runs out of room. 0-1 to Elijah McNeil. Hasso is the longest tenured Raptor on the roster. He's in his 4th season here. Joined the Raptors after he graduated high school. Not only is a great relationship with Cota, but great relationship with one of Chris Cota's close friends from Pro Ball, Kenny Lumpkin. Played together in the White Sox organization. Lumpkin, Cota, and Hasso, all LA area guys. The 0-1. Foul back to the netting, 0-2. Hasso was an infielder before he met Lumpkin. Lumpkin noticed his arm and converted him to a pitcher. It's worked out for him. Just finished up his first year at Cal State Fullerton. Made 20 appearances out of the pen, 0-2. Jack swing, he held up. The appeal, 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, two. Raptors down 5-2. Hasso shakes off a sign. 1-2 pitch. Fouled off McNeil's knee. Hasso making his 6th appearance of the summer, only 2nd out of the bullpen. A 1-2 to McNeil. Hammered foul off the netting. McNeil struck out in his first trip last inning. Portland had 2 runs in the first and 3 in the second. Hasso's 1-2. Tap foul. Joe Roberts is on deck. McNeil in the 8-hole for Portland. Hasso out of the windup. 1-2. Sky to right field. Farrell makes the call. Jogs in to make the catch for out number 2. McNeil flies to right. Joel Roberts. His RBI single drove in the first run for the Pickles in the top of the second. Came around to score. Steps in with 2 outs and nobody on. Fouls out the first pitch to the netting. Roberts is the Portland DH tonight out of St. Mary's College in California. Didn't play in a game for the Gales during the spring. Spent 2 years at San Joaquin Delta College. Is 0-1. Inside, and it gets a piece of him. First base runner against Hasso. Roberts is hit. He's on with 2 outs. That sends the Pickles lineup back to the top of the order. Masa Chilcutt coming to the plate for the 3rd time. The 0-1 ran inside on him. Fastball at 90. Slider is outside for ball 1. Chilcoot's 0 for 1. He's walked and grounded out. Pickles lead 5-2. 2 down in the top of the third. Stroop grounded out. McNeil flew to right. Going to first. Raptors picked one pickle off. That was Chilcutt in the top of the first inning. One out of the Rice Owl. Foul back and out of play. Chilcutt started all 25 games he's played in this summer for the Pickles, but he led the Owls in pinch hitting in the spring. 5 for 10 on the year, including going 3 for his last 4. Going over to first. That's impressive. If you didn't play baseball, not only at a high level or any level, it's not easy to come in cold more often than not. High pressure situations, your team needs you to do a job or get a hit. Roberts is at first. Low throw, dug up by Summers. Nice job by Summers keeping that in front of him. Hasso looks in. Righty-righty matchup. Hasso's 1-1. Roberts on the move. It's fouled away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. These teams facing each other for the 4th game this season. Final series. Portland took the first series. The Raptors took the first series of the year, taking 2 of 3 down at Walker Stadium. Raptors had a big lead. Had a lead as large as 6.5 games just a couple of weeks ago. That's dwindled. They're tied in the win column with Walla Walla. 1-2. Lined up the middle. Gloved Luna. Spinning throw. In time. Nice play is short by Luna. Ending the top of the 3rd inning. Hasso shuts down the Pickles. Keeps them scoreless for the first time tonight. Middle of the 3rd inning. Raptors down 5-2. Top of the order. Come to the plate when we come back.
We've been perfecting the process since 1989. And since we're family run, we keep the community in mind. RVs, boats, campers, trailers. If you're missing some glass, we can make it custom tailored. Windshields or rock chips or any shattered mess. Give us a call at Hampton Auto Glass.
In today's fast-moving world, your technology should work for you, not slow you down. At HTG, we are based in Ridgefield, Washington, and we deliver full-service IT solutions to businesses across the Pacific Northwest and nationwide. From managed IT services and hardware procurement to secure warehousing, asset imaging, and IT asset disposition, we handle it all. Proud sponsor of the Ridgefield Raptors, we're committed to supporting our community and your business success. HTG, simplifying IT, powering your business forward. Learn more at www.htginc.com.
Les Schwab Tires has been proudly serving communities for over 70 years, and we've collected thousands of inspiring stories, like Brett on the way to his wedding when a flat tire left him stranded. The clock was ticking, his bride waiting. He made one call, and a Les Schwab service truck was there to save the day. Brett was back on the road and off to say I do. At Les Schwab, we're proud to keep you rolling. Les Schwab Tires, our greatest story is yours. Stories are composites inspired by real customer feedback.
C-Tran is your public transit system offering service in Clark County and beyond. Catch local service in Clark County plus regional and express service to Portland. And check out The Current, C-Tran's on-demand service operating in Ridgefield and other areas. So leave the driving to us. C-Tran is a proud partner of the Ridgefield Raptors. Visit c-tran.com for more information. C-Tran, connecting you to life.
Welcome back to Ridgefield, bottom of the third inning. Logan Mossman, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks through 2. Faces Zach Wattis to get things rolling. Zach Wattis, West Coast League All-Star, 0 for 1 tonight. Worked a full count. Thought he was walked. Jogged down to first base. Home plate umpire rung him up. He went down looking. The 1-0 to Wattis. Pulls it through the right side. Second hit of the game for Ridgefield. Wattis continues his hot season. Leads the Raptors an average, hitting .327. And here's Michael Perazzo. Going to Kent State next year. Steps in from the left side. Showing bunt. Just off the plate, 1-0. Perazzo's dad played ball at the University of San Francisco. Perazzo going to the Midwest next year. Back to Ohio, the 1-0 is outside again. Throw to Michael. He walked in his first trip. Raptors down 5-2. Wattis is at first. Lefty-lefty battle here. 2-0, swung through, 2-1. Doing a Perazzo. Wattis on the run, up and in. He's hit. So single and a hit by pitch. Perazzo's on for the second time. Wattis had a great jump. He would have stole second. Here's JT Summers. Summers stepping in. He struck out his first trip. JT in 336 on the air. It's been Summers and Wattis doing a lot of the damage. They were 3-4 flip-flop towards the end. Now they're putting Wattis in the leadoff spot. First pitch, curveball, called for strike one. And you got to be careful throwing the curveball to JT. Some of the best hands on the team. You got to be careful. He can rip that thing, especially in 2 strike counts. It's tough to get him to K. Can't blow a fastball by him either. 0-1. Another breaking ball. He lays off. 1 ball, 1 strike. Summers 6'4", 220. Dad said he's always been a taller guy, but he started to fill it out toward the end of high school. 1-1. Flied foul first base side. It's a beautiful night for baseball here in Ridgefield. Temps in the 70s. There's been light wind, 11 miles an hour at first pitch. Runners on first and second. Perazzo is plunked. Wattis singled. Chilcutt covering second. The 1-2. Breaking ball fouled away. Handful of Pickles fans made the short trip up here. Yeah, Pickles Raptors playoff series would do numbers. Great commute for both teams. One, two. Just laid off. Pitch was low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Raptors down 5-2. Bottom of the 3rd inning. No outs. 2-2's off the plate. Full count. Logan Mossman, the Pickles starter, still out there. There's action in the Portland bullpen. Mossman at UC Davis, originally from Encinitas, California. Did not play in 2026. His 3-2. Fouled away to the right side. Three-two to Summers. Runners on first and second. Third baseman Stroop is in. Curveball struck well, carrying to right field. Connor at the track, reaches up and makes a catch. A high fly ball. Connor rises up, takes extra bases away from him. Kind of a nonchalant robbery, just kept carrying out there. Nice grab by Connor. Long fly out to right. One down. Nice base running by Wattis tagging up. Here's Cade Ladahoff. Last time Cade Ladahoff was at the plate, tied the game up. 2-run bomb to left field. Runners at the corners. Perazo at first. Wattis is at third. Mossman fires. First pitch is fouled back. Ladahoff's right on time. When you foul it, straight back to the netting behind home plate. Raptors only with 2 hits tonight. Ladahoff had the first one, the big fly. Wattis single to start this inning. Time is called by Braden Reese. We'll take a look to compare the pitchers tonight. Jordan Haver ran into trouble early, walked Masachilka in the first inning. Was able to pick him off for the first out of the inning. Cody Nitowitz singled, and Tanner Johns hit a homer in the right field, 2-run shot. Put Portland in front, and then Ladahoff answered for Ridgefield. His homer tied the game. And then Portland had 4 hits in that top of the second inning. Ended up bouncing Haver. Haver gave up 7 hits, 5 runs, only 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. For the Raptors as of late. Still, he probably would have liked more strikes, but he competed out there. 69 pitches, 43 strikes. Hasso's pounding the zone early, 16 pitches and 13 strikes. But the Raptors trying to put something together in the home half of the third. Wattis led off the inning with a single. Perazo was hit. Summers flied out to deep right field. Ladahoff pops up the 0-1, right side of the infield. Johns is under it to make the grab. Ladahoff pops out to third, 2 away. Here's Carson Luna. Runners on first and third. Fastball down low for ball one. Luna walked in his first trip. Two down in the bottom of the third. Wattis is at third. Peraza's at first. The 1-0 to Luna. Fouled away to the right side. Luna in 308. He had a 7-game hit string to start his Raptors career. Kept it up. Homered in Yakima. Don't be surprised if you see Peraza taking off. 1-1. There it is, the throw cut off by the pitcher. The Raptors were hoping that Peraza would get into a rundown. Reese fired it back to Mossman. Now runners at second and third. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Wave through the fastball. 2-2. Peraza's at second. Wattis is at third. Raptors down 5-2. 2-2, 2-way to Luna in the bottom of the third. Mossman looks in. Curveball. Swung on and missed. Luna strikes out, and the Raptors strand runners on second and third to end the third. Going to the fourth inning. Portland leads 5-2.
Nikki Glazer, the stunning tour.
The thoughts of death, I don't like to dwell on them for longer than like 10 or 15 hours a day, so.
Friday and Saturday, September 11th and 12th, A&A's Cowlitz Ballroom.
No wonder women rush to have kids. We're being trained for it since we were kids. They're like, here's a baby doll. Here's an easy bake oven. I got one of those. I stuck my head in it. I was like, I want out of this narrative.
Tickets on sale now at ALNAResort.com or Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Nikki Glazer.
Two historic bands. Los Lobos and Los Lonely Boys. The Brotherhood Tour 2026 at A&A's Cowlitz Ballroom, August 13th. Get tickets now at ALNAResort.com. Don't miss Los Lobos and Los Lonely Boys.
Award-winning country sensation Lee Brice is back. Live in concert, August 30th, A&A Cowlitz Ballroom. Lee Brice. On sale now at ALNAResort.com and Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Lee Brice live.
Are you planning a beach getaway this summer? Fiber Federal Credit Union has 6 locations along the Oregon coast to help serve.
Top of the fourth inning. Portland in front 5-2. Welcome back to the Raptors live stream presented by HTG. Joseph Hasso begins his second inning. First pitch, low and away. 1-0 to Cody Nidowitz. Portland stranded 5 runners on. Raptors stranded the bases loaded to close the third. Ripped to right field. Nidowitz with his second hit. Makes a hard turnaround first. Thinking 2 for a second. Jumps on that inside fastball. 8th hit of the game for the Pickles. Here's Tanner Johns. Both teams scoreless in the third inning. Pickles scoreless for the first time. They had 2 in the first and 3 in the second. First pitch to Tanner Johns. Foul back. Tanner Johns, the big swing, 2-run homer to the Berman right field in the top of the first. Open up the scoring. Ladehoff responded with the 2-run bomb, his third of the year. Tied the game in the bottom of the first inning. Portland had four hits. It turned to 3 runs in the second. That's our score. Pickles lead 5-2, 0-1. Nidowitz on the move to throw to second. Not in time. Rico's throw, one hopped in there. Nidowitz swipes second. His second stolen base of the day. Johns having a conversation with home plate umpire Clayton Kellogg. Nidowitz is at second. No outs in the top of the fourth. Paso looks to second. It's 1-1. Line down the left field line, slicing foul. Paso threw 15 pitches in his first inning for 12 strikes. One, two. Nidowitz is at second. 1-2 to Johns. Swing and a miss. That nasty slider. John strikes out. One away in the top of the fourth. That brings up Kai Malt. Malt's 1 for 2. Has an open stance for the righty. First pitch, pop foul. Nidowitz led off the inning with the base hit to right. He stole second. Maltz in center field tonight for Portland. Weber playing at the bag. Shortstop Luna playing deep in the hole. Edge of the infield at short. Slider misses outside of the righty. Hearns playing straight up in center. Wattis and Farrell straight up at the corners. Second baseman Perazo. He's covering Nidowitz at second. 1-1. Swing and a miss. So uses a fastball slider combo. Fastball 92-93, but a hard slider. It's a great combo because Raptors assistant coach Nick Allen says the ball jumps out of his hand. 1-2. That's low. Nice block by Rico. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Raptors down 5-2. One out on the top of the fourth. Maltz 1 for 2. He had a 2-run single in the second and grounded to third in the first. Also looks to second. It's 2-2. Squared up, center field. A charge into this one. Hearn running out of room, and it's out of here. A 2-run shot for Malt. Pushes Portland's lead to 7-2. His third of the year. And the 9th hit of the game for the Pickles. 365 feet to right center field. The second homer of the game. First pitch called for strike one. Kai Malt slammed it to the deepest part of the park. 0-1. Sliders low and away. And the Raptors down 7-2. Here's MD Connor. That's outside. 2 balls and a strike. Two one. Paso kicks. Fastball missing outside. 3 balls and a strike. And after 15 pitches in the first inning, Paso's now first at 2-1. Slaying just past the diving Perazo. 10th hit of the game for Portland. So the 3rd hit in this inning. After 15 pitches in his first inning of work, he's already up to 17 in his second. He's thrown 32. Here's Braden Reese. Fastball. That's in there for strike 1. Reese grounded out and struck out. Portland with 2 in the first, 3 in the second, 2 here in the fourth. MD Connor dealing with the sun at first base. Sliders outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. And the Raptors, they're going to be hunted in the West Coast League South. They may have clinched, but for everybody else, these games matter, and they still do matter a lot for the Raptors. You can't let human nature creep in and think you can take a game or a couple series off. You know, I've been around the team. That's not what's going on. The Raptors are just going through one of those stretches over a long season. Chris Cody even said it at the beginning of the streak when the Raptors dropped the first 2 games in Bend, the 1-1, fouled down the right field line. It's not completely crazy for a team at any given time to have 2 or 3 guys trying to find their approach and lost with themselves. Just so happened the Raptors had 7 or 8 guys go through that in Bend. But the Raptors, they were able to take care of business, sweep Springfield. They took care of those non-league games. Going over to first. Yeah, and the flow gets messed up if you look to the league games. Of the regular Raptors starters, only 1 or 2 guys were in there against Redmond and the Nighthawks. But that's what those league games are intended to get guys in who don't usually see the field. 1-2 to Reese. On the ground to short. Luna. Perazo caught it. It goes down on the transfer. The ball pops up in the air. Just a fielder's choice. The Raptors get the lead runner. So on the grounder to short, Luna, albeit a crisp throw to Perazo from not far away. They get the force out. The ball pops out on the transfer. So now 2 down. Grafton Stroop steps in. Fastball low for ball 1 at 86. One out of Stroop. Fastball at 87 off the plate. Going through this road trip, Raptors lost 10-7 Friday night in Walla Walla. Out-hit Walla Walla 9 hits. It's always unfortunate to lose a game when your opponent commits 6 errors. The bullpen struggled to hang around. It's ball 3 outside. That was a winnable game. There were 4 lead changes in that opener. And the Raptors fell 4-3. You had exactly who you want. Heart of the order coming to the plate. Throwing over to first base. Yeah, bottom of the 9th inning. Raptors went down 1-2-3. And then And you look back Sunday, another winnable game. Lead changes. The Raptors fell 13-9. Raptors in games 2 and 3 had 22 hits and couldn't take either of those games. They kind of got ran off the field. Games 1 and 2 in Yakima Valley. Although he had 12 hits, they fell 10-4 Tuesday night, 10-2 Wednesday night when the pitching took him out of the game early, the 3-1. That's low and in for ball 4. Now Stroop's on for the second time. In that first inning, we've seen the characteristics that we saw in the first inning from Hasso, where he's pounding the zone, getting ahead of hitters, keeping him off balance, the fastball slider combo. But when he's struggling to find the zone, makes himself vulnerable. Stroop's at first base, Reese is at second. Stuff is there for Hasso. And then yesterday, the Raptors, that was a game to win. Either they went down 3-1 after the first inning, made 6 unanswered runs, went up 8-3 going into the bottom of the 7th inning, but couldn't hold on. First pitch, popped foul by Elijah McNeil. Raptors were up 8-4 going into the bottom of the 8th. That inning started. Single, a walk, line out, 2-run double, and the controversial 2-run homer. Ejections ensued. Motions were boiling over the entire series. The 0-1. Slider up and away for ball 1. Runners on first and second. Raptors down 7-2. Stroop's at first. Reese is at second. One of the Portland shortstop. Fly to center. Hearn charging in. Makes the catch to get the Raptors out of the inning. Portland strands runners on first and second. But a 2-run homer from Kai Malt pushes the lead to 7-2. Pickles up 5, middle of the 4th inning in the series opener.
Hello, your friendly neighborhood home appraiser here. I thought I'd take time out of my glamorous day measuring square footage and counting bathrooms to tell you about a special offer from Fiber Federal Credit Union. For a limited time, Fiber Federal will reimburse their members up to $1,000 for appraiser fees when they purchase or refinance their home. $1,000 off your appraiser fee. Now that's an offer worth squeezing through an attic crawl space for. Restrictions apply. Visit fibercu.com for details. Fiber Federal Credit Union, Equal Housing Lender.
While the world around us is always changing, we stay focused on what matters. At Peace Health, we've offered hope, healing, and peace to Washington since 1890. Our care teams listen to your needs, take time to understand what matters to you, and treat you with the same respect and devotion that has guided us for generations. Peace Health, here for you today, tomorrow, always. Learn more at peacehealth.org.
Nikki Glazer, the stunning tour.
We are the only animal species who actively want kids. You've never seen like 2 dogs like, we're trying.
Friday and Saturday, September 11th and 12th, A's Cowlitz Ballroom.
It's not hard to be a mom. It's hard to be a good mom. It's easy to be a bad mom. That's as easy as being a great dad. That's what that is.
Tickets on sale now at AlenaResort.com or Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Nikki Glazer.
ZZ Top, the big one. Friday, August 14th, A's Cowlitz Ballroom. Playing all their classic hits. ZZ Top. On sale now at AlenaResort.com and Ticketmaster.com.
Bottom of the 4th inning, Logan Mossman, 60 pitches, threw 3, 35 strikes. He's a 7-2 lead. Chopper to third. Hearn's retired. Hearns 0 for 2 tonight. Welcome back to Ridgefield. Always fun when these two teams play, just separated by the Columbia River. Short trip for Portland. 45-minute drive from Walker Stadium. The Raptors traveled to Portland last month. Turned out well for them, took 2 of 3. First pitch curveball, that's low for ball 1. Jackson Weber struck out in his first trip back in the second. Portland added to their lead, the 2-run homer in the top of this inning. Weber bounces the 1-0 foul. Portland's led the entire way. They had the two-run homer in the first inning. Ridgefield responded, but then Portland, they've added to it. 5 unanswered runs. 1-1. Fastball inside, didn't miss by much. Popped out of Reese's glove. Raptors still lead the West Coast League with 30 homers. Second in on-base percentage, the 2-1 pitch, swung on and missed. 408 slugging, that's gone down over the past 6 games. Again, it was a phenomenal first half of the season, but the downside for the Raptors is that everybody else has turned the page since then. And these guys aren't complacent, 2-2. Spray to center, Malt. He was started in deep center. Hangs up there for him. Weber gave it a ride. He flies out for out number 2. 2 outs and nobody on. Raptors had a golden opportunity to cut into the lead. They had runners on second and third in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Couldn't cash in. Here's Bo Rico. Raptors catcher steps in from the left side. Takes a curveball for strike 1. Rico really up on the box, his back toe on the line. Really up on the plate. Got to have tight hands to get to that inside pitch. Strike 2. Mossman's noticing it going middle in the first couple of pitches. Rico does have good hands, but on a perfect pitch on the black, he has to really make sure he's on time for it. 0-2. Fly to shallow right. Chilcutt drifts back, makes the catch. In a 1-2-3 4th inning. Mossman, he's shut down the last 6. Go to the 5th. Portland in front 7-2.
When you need short-term communications for your business, project, or event, call the pros at Day Wireless Systems. We rent Motorola two-way radios, cellular devices, and satellite phones by the day, week, or month. We have thousands of units of inventory, and our experienced rental teams will make sure you have clear communication throughout your entire event. Visit us online at daywirelessrentals.com for more information. Day Wireless Systems, where a lot happens in a day.
There's something special about game night in Ridgefield. Friends in the stands, fans cheering together, and that big game feel here in our backyard. That kind of hometown energy is why you'll see Dick Hanna dealerships right there supporting the Ridgefield Raptors all season long. Because being local means backing the teams, the fans, and the moments that bring people together. We're proud to be a part of another great Raptors season. Dick Hanna dealerships. Believe in nice. Go Raptors!
And we have some birthdays to celebrate as well. Happy birthday to Nova, celebrating her 9th birthday. Happy birthday to Kaya, celebrating her 17th birthday. And happy birthday to Pete Lehman from your Ridgefield Raptors. Also in attendance with us tonight are the Ridgefield Little League Nature All-Stars. They are just one victory away from advancing to the Little League Good luck to the Ranger All-Stars. Now pitching for the Raptors, number 41, Caden Thompson.
Caden Thompson, the left-hander from Richland, Washington. Typically see him on the weekends. Through earlier this week. He comes out of the bullpen to release Joseph Hasso. Thompson started his college career at Portland. Currently looking for his home next year. He's been strong out of the pen. 8 appearances, 2.87 ERA, 15 2/3 innings of work. Hasso goes 2 innings. Gives up 2 runs, the 2-run bomb in the 4th. Top of the 5th inning. Raptors down 7-2. 5 unanswered runs from Portland. Up and away, outside to Joel Roberts. Joel Roberts, the DH. He's reached in twice of his 2 first appearances. RBI single and a hit by pitch. 1-1. Shot foul. I don't think that Chilcutt on deck could see that. His back turned to home plate. He's not far away, though. For a right-handed hitter in the away on deck circle, 1-2. Swung on and missed. Tagged out. First strikeout for Thompson. Ten hits in the first 4 innings for Portland, turned it into 7 runs. Yeah. Here's Masa Chilcutt, top of the order. He's 0 for 2. That's off the plate for ball 1. Top of the 5th inning. Game 1 of 3 between the Raptors and the Pickles. That's outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Raptors have 2 runs on 10 hits. Dribbler to second. Perazo throws out Chilcutt. And the Raptors, they had to deal with some nasty hops, especially last series in Yakima Valley, but also Walla Wallace Field played hard as well. No excuses, obviously, for these guys. All elite ball players in their own right, but I mean, it showed. The Raptors, they coughed it up quite a bit. 9 errors in 3 games in Yakima. Strike 1 at the top of the zone to Cody Nidowitz. Nidowitz is 2 for 2. He scored 2 runs, got on 3 times, walked in the second. Also stole 2 bases, 0-1. Off balance swing, bailed out of that swing. He's down 0-2. Thompson's 0-2. Curveball bends low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 to Nidowitz. Fastball inside. Nidowitz in left field for the Pickles. 2-2. Fouled it off his leg. Portland's in their alternate uniforms. Portland in arch font. Pickles at the bottom of their jersey, gray. Chris Cota and the Raptors trainer out to 10 to Bo Rico. Gonna talk things over with him. We'll take a quick break on the Raptors live stream. 2-2, 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the 5th inning, Raptors down 7-2.
1989. And since we're family run, we keep the community in mind. RVs, boats, campers, trailers, if you're missing some glass, we can make it custom tailored. Windshields or rock chips or any shattered mess, give us a call at Hampton Auto Glass.
2-2. Welcome back to Ridgefield. That's outside. Full count. Nidowitz fouled it off of Rico's mask. Raptors trainer and head coach Chris Cota went to check on him. 3-2. Lifted, right field line. Farrell running into foul territory. Sliding stop into the sidewall to end the inning. Farrell covering some ground, showing off some range. 1-2-3 first inning for Caden Thompson. We're halfway home in this series opener. The Pickles lead the Raptors 7-2.
Hello, your friendly neighborhood home appraiser here. I thought I'd take time out of my glamorous day measuring square footage and counting bathrooms to tell you about a special offer from Fiber Federal Credit Union. For a limited time, Fiber Federal will reimburse their members up to $1,000 for appraiser fees when they purchase or refinance their home. $1,000 off your appraiser fee. Now that's an offer worth squeezing through an attic crawlspace for. Restrictions apply. Visit fibercu.com for details. Fiber Federal Credit Union, equal housing lender.
Nikki Glazer, the stunning tour.
The thoughts of death, I don't like to dwell on them for longer than like 10 or 15 hours a day, so.
Friday and Saturday, September 11th and 12th, A&A's Cowlitz Ballroom.
No wonder women rush to have kids. We're being trained for it since we were kids. They're like, here's a baby doll. Here's an easy bake oven. I got one of those. I stuck my head in it. I was like, I want out of this narrative.
Tickets on sale now at ALNAResort.com or Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Nikki Glazer.
In today's fast-moving world, your technology should work for you, not slow you down. At HTG, we are based in Ridgefield, Washington, and we deliver full-service IT solutions to businesses across the Pacific Northwest and nationwide. From managed IT services and hardware procurement to secure warehousing, asset imaging, and IT asset disposition, we handle it all. Proud sponsor of the Ridgefield Raptors, we're committed to supporting our community and your business success. HTG, simplifying IT, powering your business forward. Learn more at www.htginc.com.
Two historic bands. Los Lobos and Los Lonely Boys. The Brotherhood Tour 2026 at A&A's Cowlitz Ballroom, August 13th. Get tickets now at ALNAResort.com. Don't miss Los Lobos and Los Lonely Boys.
C-Train is your public transit system offering service in Clark County and beyond. Catch local service in Clark County plus regional and express service to Portland.
Connor Priddy, Stephen F. Austin commit, takes the mound for Portland in front 7-2. Great start for Logan Mossman. 4 innings, 2 earned runs, 2 hits, 5 strikeouts. First pitch fouled off by Reed Farrell. Farrell made a nice sliding grab in foul territory up against the sidewall in right field to end the top of the 5th inning. Oh, 1 to Reed. Reed's going to Fresno State next year after spending his first 2 years at College of the Canyons. Pretty's 0-1. Fastball at 89, called for strike 2 in the outside corner. That's a great spot for Pretty to live on. Outside border, 0-2. Farrell held up, but first base umpire says yes, he did. Farrell got to be careful going back to the dugout. 1 down. Wattis is 1 for 2. Foul back. And Wattis is not your typical leadoff hitter. Leads the Raptors in homers, 6 bombs, 27 RBIs, 6'4", 210, but he's a true 5-tool player. Hit for contact, average, and power. Runs the bases well, leads the Raptors in stolen bases, has a rocket for an arm, great defense, 0-1. One hopper to second. Chilcutt throws him out. It's 1 for 3. Here's Michael Perazo. Two quick outs for Pretty. Here's Michael Perazo. Fastball high at 89. Perazo walked in the first and was hit in the third. Perazo, middle infielder. We see him at second tonight. He can also play shortstop. 1-0 is low for ball 2. Two out of Perazo. Pretty making his second appearance of the year. Swing and a miss. Moves through the fastball. Through an inning and 2/3 in his first frame. His first outing. Gave up 2 hits. Scoreless work though. Struck out 3 in 7 at-bats. 2-1. In there for strike 2. Raptors down 7-2. 2-2, nobody on, 2 down in the bottom of the 5th. Pretty out of the windup. Blowing away, bounces in there, bounces for ball 3. Raptors with only 2 hits tonight. 3-2. Called strike 3. Fastball middle in. Perazo goes down looking. 2 strikeouts in Pretty's first inning of work. 5 complete in Ridgefield. Raptors down 7-2.
C-Train is your public transit system offering service in Clark County and beyond. Catch local service in Clark County plus regional and express service to Portland. And check out the current C-Tran's on-demand service operating in Ridgefield and other areas. So leave the driving to us. C-Tran is a proud partner of the Ridgefield Raptors. Visit c-tran.com for more information. C-Tran, connecting you to life.
There's something special about game night in Ridgefield. Friends in the stands, fans cheering together, and that big game feel here in our backyard. That kind of hometown energy is why you'll see Dick Hanna dealerships right there supporting the Ridgefield Raptors all season long. Because being local means backing the teams, the fans, and the moments that bring people together. We're proud to be a part of another great Raptors season. Dick Hanna dealerships. Believe in nice. Go Raptors!
While the world around us is always changing, we stay focused on what matters. At Peace Health, we've offered hope, healing, and peace to Washington since 1890. Our care teams listen to your needs, take time to understand what matters to you, and treat you with the same respect and devotion that has guided us for generations. Peace Health, here for you today, tomorrow, always. Learn more at peacehealth.org.
Leading off for the Pickles, first baseman number 7, Tanner John.
Caden Thompson threw a 1-2-3. Top of the 5th inning. Welcome back to Ridgefield. Top of the 6th. The Raptors down 7-2. First pitch fastball. Called for strike 1. Tanner Johns leads off, followed by Kai Malt and MD Connor. Portland out hitting Ridgefield 10-2, 0-1. Fastball's upstairs at 86. Johns is 1 for 2. Had the first big hit of the game, the 2-run homer to right in the top of the first. Put Portland up 2-0. That pitch sails over. Wow, Johns ducked out of the way. Johns hit his 3rd homer earlier tonight. Two ones outside, 3 balls and a strike. Three one, that's low and away. Johns is on for the 3rd time. Here's Kai Malt. Kai Malt's 2 for 3. Malt steps in from the right side, facing Thompson. For the first time, takes a curveball for strike 1 at the top of the zone. Malt has 4 RBIs, a 2-run single in the second, a 2-run homer to right center field in his last trip. 0-1. Heater at 87's off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Malt made 40 starts in his first year at UC Davis in 2026. Hit .253 with 39 hits and 7 doubles. The 1-1 pitch is off the plate. Breaking ball missing outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Drove in 25 runs, scored 17. Had a strong season at UC Davis. Johns is at first base, no outs, 2-1. Bloop to right field. That's going to get down and take a Pickles hop into foul territory. Farrell's throw offline. Luna fortunately scoops it up. And that could have been disastrous because Wattis was going over to third base on backup. And if that gets past Luna, could have kept rolling. His turf is fast. Credit to Farrell for tracking it down and keeping Johns at second, but single and a walk puts runners on first and second. Here's MD Connor. First pitch to Connor is hit on his triceps, just above his elbow guard, and nearly throws his bat over the dugout. He's been issued a warning. Connor's frustrated. If the dugout was exposed and there wasn't net above it, that bat could have sailed out of here into the crowd. But the bases are loaded with nobody out. A walk, single, and a hit by pitch. And the Raptors trying to stay within shouting distance. Down 7-2. Tyler Jackson out of the dugout. We'll take a break. Pickles threatening here in the top of the 6th. Now we'll keep it here actually. Quick little visit. Keeping an eye on the Raptors bullpen. Caden Thompson had a 1-2-3 top of the 5th in his first inning of work. Braden Reese coming to the plate. Bases loaded for Braden Reese. First pitch fastball. That's outside, 1-0. Reese is 0 for 3, reached on the fielder's choice, struck out, and grounded out. Connor's at first, Maltz at second, Johns is at third. 1-0's low and in. Thompson's in a jam. 2-0 to Reese. Bases are loaded. 3-0 now. Connor out of South Alabama. He was plunked. 3-0 to Reese. That's called for strike one. Reese in front of his local crowd from Vancouver. 3-1. That's outside. Walks in a run. Pickles lead 8-2.
Now batting, third baseman number 4, Grafton Stroop.
And this will be it for Caden Thompson. Walks a run in, and he leaves the bases loaded with nobody out in this top of the 6th inning. Raptors on the ropes, down 8-2. Pickles with the bases loaded with nobody out.
Award-winning country sensation Lee Brice is back. Live in concert, August 30th, A. Cowlitz Ballroom. Lee Brice. On sale now at ALNAResort.com and Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Lee Brice live.
When you need short-term communications for your business, project, or event, call the pros at Day Wireless Systems. We rent Motorola two-way radios, cellular devices, and satellite phones by the day, week, or month. We have thousands of units of inventory, and our experienced rental teams will make sure you have clear communication throughout your entire event. Visit us online at daywirelessrentals.com for more information. Day Wireless Systems, where a lot happens in a day.
ZZ Top, the big one. Friday, August 14th, A. Cowlitz Ballroom. Playing all their classic hits. ZZ Top. On sale now at ALNAResort.com and Ticketmaster.com.
Les Schwab Tires has been proudly serving communities for over 70 years, and we've collected thousands of inspiring stories, like Brett on the way to his wedding when a flat tire left him stranded. The clock was ticking, his bride waiting. He made one call, and a Les Schwab service truck was there to save the day. Brett was back on the road and off to say I do. At Les Schwab, we're proud to keep you rolling. Les Schwab Tires, our greatest story is yours. Stories are composites inspired by real customer feedback.
Nikki Glazer, the stunning tour.
We are the only animal species who actively want kids. You've never.
Gavin Moran out of La Puente, California. UC Santa Barbara, redshirt freshman. Didn't play in 2026. Making his second appearance of the season. Third total, second in league play. Started versus Redmond. First pitch, looped to shallow left field. That's trouble. Waiting for an official call. Yep. A double. Base umpire was in the middle. Couldn't find the call. That dropped just inside fair territory on the line and left. And it's 10-2 Portland. Two-run double for Grafton Stroop. Malton Connor scored. Here's Elijah McNeil. First pitch to the lefty. Fastball low and in. Stroop's at second. Reese is at third. 1-0 to McNeil. Tails inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Miranda, some arm side run on his fastball. Running into the lefty. High fly ball, left field, tailing foul. In a mammoth-sized foul ball, 361. McNeil's 0 for 3. Stroop has been on base all 3 times. He's at second, just had the 2-run double. That's low, ball 3. Raptors down 10-2. Pickles have scored 8 unanswered runs, and they're looking for more. 3-1 to McNeil. Moran has to make a pitch here. 6'2" right-hander, didn't pitch in his freshman year. That's laced, left field. Leaping up, Wattis can't get it. 1 run's gonna come in to score. Wattis tracked it down just over his glove. Reese will score. Stroop advances to third. Another extra base hit. 11-2 Pickles. That's an RBI double for McNeil. His 9th RBI. His first hit of the game. Here's Joel Roberts. Inside to Roberts. Roberts is 1 for 2. He had an RBI single in the second. He was hit in the third and struck out in the 5th. One out. Low and away. 2 balls and no strikes. Two out. McNeil's at second. Stroop's at third. Chopper, right side. Perazo throws over. It's an RBI ground out for Roberts, his 2nd run driven in tonight. Raptors will take the out. They're down 12-2. Back to the top of the order. There's Masa Chilka. This is an opportunity for Moran to get him some innings. Threw 3 1/3 out of the bullpen. He was good in Walla Walla. Gave the Raptors what they needed. First pitch to Chilcutt. Bounce to Weber. Takes the out. Nice work. Fires across the diamond for out number 2. Now the base is empty. Ground out clears them. Portland leads 13-2.
Now batting left fielder number 12, Cody Little.
0-1. Chilcutt, RBI ground out. Cody Nidowitz got on base 3 times, 2 for 3. 1-1, base is empty with 2 outs. One's low, 2 balls and a strike. The Raptors, they're searching for answers. They've lost 6 in a row. 2-1s outside and 8 of 9 on the road. (3-1). Fly to left field. Wattis makes the catch, but Portland explodes for 6 runs. They cash in on 3 hits, load the bases with nobody out, and they come through. It's 13-2, middle of the 6th in Ridgefield.
Nikki Glazer, the stunning tour.
We are the only animal species who actively want kids. You've never seen like 2 dogs like, we're trying. You know,
Friday and Saturday, September 11th and 12th, A&A's Cowlitz Ballroom.
It's not hard to be a mom, it's hard to be a good mom. It's easy to be a bad mom. That's as easy as being a great dad. That's what that is.
Tickets on sale now at ALNAResort.com or Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Nikki Glazer.
And congratulations for our turnout tonight. 2,367 fans. Great job, folks. Be sure to join us again tomorrow night. Saturdays at the ballpark are always great thanks to our partners at Chick-fil-A. You'll be able to take home a free Chick-fil-A entree card when you leave the stadium at the end of tomorrow night's ball game. Chick-fil-A, proud sponsors of your Ridgefield Raptors. Leading off for the Raptors, first baseman number 20, J.T. Summers.
J.T. Summers leads off the home half of the 6th. The Raptors down 13-2. Welcome back to Ridgefield. Fastball at 88, called for strike 1. Summers is 0 for 2. Heart of the order, 3-4-5, due up for Ridgefield. Sliders outside, ball on a strike. Connor Priddy struck out 2 in his first inning in the 5th. Put the Raptors down in order. Stephen F. Austin commits 1-1 as high for ball 2. The Raptors down 13-2. It's been tough sledding to start the second half. 2-1. Chopper to short. McNeil plays it off the hop, throws over to first, 1 away. JT's 0 for 3. Raptors playing their 37th game in 43 days. They passed the test early, 20-7 in the first half. They didn't lose their first road series until their final road series in the first half in Bend. They were 8-1, and that was just 2 weeks ago. Top foul. Raptors dropped 2 or 3 at Bend before avoiding the sweep, clinching the first half. Took care of their non-league matchups. And they've been swept on the road to the Sweets and the Pippins. The 0-1 to Lottahoff, bounced to third. Fired across the diamond. Stroop throws out Lottahoff. 2 quick outs. Carson Luna steps in. The Raptors, fresh off a tough road trip. On top of the losing, they had to go Ridgefield to Walla Walla, 5 hours. 5 hours back Sunday, didn't get home till 3 a.m. First pitch. That misses for ball 1. Get back at 3 a.m. Sunday night, going into Monday with no AC, 1-0. Fastball high for ball 2, and then you get Monday off, then back on the road. 4.5 hours to Walla Walla. And the Raptors just trying to find their way. Swept, outscored by 14 runs in the first 2 games. 2-0, swung on and missed, 2-1. Last night's game nearly went 4 hours. Raptors fell in extra innings. 9-8 to Yakima Valley. They were up 8-3 going to the bottom of the 7th, 2-1. Takes a strike. 8-4 in the 8th. Raptors fell 9-8 in extras, and they didn't get home till around 3:30 last night. Going through the dog days of summer, 2-2. Swung on and missed. Ladahoff strikes out. Luna goes down, and the Raptors down 13-2, going to the 7th.
We've been perfecting the process since 1989. And since we're family run, we keep the community in mind. RVs, boats, campers, trailers, if you're missing some glass, we can make it custom tailored. Windshields or rock chips or any shattered mess, give us a call at Hampton Auto Glass.
Hello, your friendly neighborhood home appraiser here. I thought I'd take time out of my glamorous day measuring square footage and counting bathrooms to tell you about a special offer from Fiber Federal Credit Union. For a limited time, Fiber Federal will reimburse their members up to $1,000 for appraiser fees when they purchase or refinance their home. $1,000 off your appraiser fee. Now that's an offer worth squeezing through an attic crawl space for. Restrictions apply. Visit fibercu.com for details. Fiber Federal Credit Union, equal housing lender.
C-Tran is your public transit system offering service in Clark County and beyond. Catch local service in Clark County plus regional and express service to Portland. And check out the current C-Tran's on-demand service operating in Ridgefield and other areas. So leave the driving to us. C-Tran is a proud partner of the Ridgefield Raptors. Visit c-tran.com for more information. C-Tran, connecting you to life.
Nikki Glazer, the Stunning Tour.
The thoughts of death, I don't like to dwell on them for longer than like 10 or 15 hours a day, so.
Friday and Saturday, September 11th and 12th, A&A's Cowlitz Ballroom.
No wonder women rush to have kids. We're being trained for it since we were kids. They're like, here's a baby doll. Here's an easy bake oven. I got one of those. I stuck my head in it. I was like, I want out of this narrative.
Tickets on sale now at AlenaResort.com or
Portland at 6th run, top of the 6th inning, top of the 7th. Pickles lead 13-2. Swing and a miss. 0-1 to Tanner Johns. Portland batted all the way around in the 6th. 6 runs on 3 hits. Johns fouls the 0-1 back. Oh, 2. Moran fires off his glove. Perazo playing deep in right field, circles around, makes the play. Good crowd on hand for the Raptors.
Now batting center fielder number 11, Kyle Wall.
Moran with the assist a little bit off his glove. Perazo was shifted well deep into right field. First pitch goes right where Perazo was. Mull with another hit. Kai Mull is 4 for 5 tonight. That's the 14th hit of the game for Portland. MD Connor steps in. Connor out of South Alabama. He's having himself a night. 2 singles and a double and a hit by pitch. Breaking ball low and away. Connor out of South Alabama. He's in the 5 hole for the Pickles. Ball 2. And for a Pickles Raptors series, it got chippy towards the end. Both teams were jawing at each other as they walked off the field last month in the series finale at Walker Stadium. Good crowd on hand. Mike Checks and the fun crew in the Pickles broadcast booth said they were some of the best crowds they've had all season long. (2-0). Jim Hopple, sure he's smiling from ear to ear in the dugout about the way this game's gone tonight for him. 3-0 now. Moran is 3-0. Off the plate for ball 4. Take a look at the West Coast League South standings. The Raptors still in first place, but tied in not now just the win column, but if they lose, they could potentially fall 4 games back of Walla Walla. Walla Walla's played 3 more games, 20-16. The Raptors 20-13. They're putting themselves in a tough position. Put a lot of pressure. Corvallis at 18-15. On the ground. Diving stop. Perazo to his feet. Goes to second. Pretty play. Taking the middle runner off. Perazo flashing leather at second. Beautiful diving stop. Quickly to his feet and fired to second. Good throw, too. Reaches on the fielder's choice. Portland checking in at 14-16. Currently in 5th place in the WCL South. Breaking ball. Called for strike 1 in the outside corner. Grafton Strout stepping in for the 5th time. But for Portland, I mean, in the second half, dropped 2 of 3 against Corvallis. Took 2 of 3 from Marion. It's all about that second half, and with a playoff spot on the line, Walker Stadium is not somewhere you want to be a road team going into. 0-2. 2 down. Looped, foul territory. Dropping beyond the reach of Weber. Runners at first and third. Reese is at first, Maltz at third base. The Raptors trying to keep this a 13-2 game. 0-2's outside for ball 1. Moran looks in as 1-2. Foul ball left side onto the berm. The wind blowing from left to right. Sun going down here at the Rourke. Raptors 11-4 here. Their home fans are not used to seeing this. 1-2. Up the middle. Glove by Luna. Spinning. Throws to first to end the inning. It's been a tough night for the Raptors. Fielding's been on point, though. Pickles strand runners at the corners. Stretch time here in Ridgefield. Portland leads 13-2.
In today's fast-moving world, your technology should work for you, not slow you down. At HTG, we are based in Ridgefield, Washington, and we deliver full-service IT solutions to businesses across the Pacific Northwest and nationwide. From managed IT services and hardware procurement to secure warehousing, asset imaging, and IT asset disposition, we handle it all. Proud sponsor of the Ridgefield Raptors, we're committed to supporting our community and your business success. HTG, Simplifying IT, powering your business forward. Learn more at www.htginc.com.
ZZ Top, the big one. Friday, August 14th, A.L.N.A.'s Cowlitz Ballroom. Playing all their classic hits. ZZ Top. On sale now at ALNAResort.com and Ticketmaster.com.
When you need short-term communications for your business, project, or event, call the pros at Day Wireless Systems. We rent Motorola two-way radios, cellular devices, and satellite phones by the day, week, or month. We have thousands of units of inventory, and our experienced rental teams will make sure you have clear communication throughout your entire event. Visit us online at daywirelessrentals.com for more information. Day Wireless Systems, where a lot happens in a day.
Two historic bands, Los Lobos and Los Lonely Boys. The Brotherhood Tour 2026 at A.L.N.A.'s Cowlitz Ballroom, August 13th. Get tickets now at ALNAResort.com. Don't miss Los Lobos and Los Lonely Boys.
So defensive changes for the Pickles in the bottom of the 7th. Caleb Duncan goes to right field. In the Portland starting right fielder, M.D. Connor goes to first base, replacing Tanner Johns. Ball went upstairs to Ben Strutt. Strutt pinch hitting for Isaiah Hearn. I'd expect to see him out in center next inning. 1-0 to Ben. That's outside. 2 balls and no strikes. (2-0). Strutt hitting .231 on the year. Chopper to second. Chalcutt throws him out. He's retired. 1 down in the bottom of the 7th. Here's Jackson Weber. Weber's 0 for 2. Breaking ball low and away for ball 1. Went on to Weber. He struck out and flew to center. That's tied. 2 balls and no strikes. Weber playing at third base. Second time this season. That's outside. 3-0. Pretty finds the zone. Pretty out for his 3rd inning of work. Shut down the first 6 hitters he's faced. 3 strikeouts, 2 in the 3rd innings. Pretty's 3-1. That's outside. Weber walks. First base runner against Pretty. Borico steps in now. He's 0 for 2. Rico digs in. Raptors down 13-2. Sky, shallow left field. McNeil makes the catch and drops it on the transfer, I believe. No call has been made. Some confusion. The runner has not been tagged out. A standoff. Now Nick Allen at first base coach. They throw to first. No runner has been tagged down. We're in a standoff right now. Both coaches are out of the dugout. Hopple for Portland. I guess good awareness by Weber for not leaving. But there was no official call made. Home plate umpire called it. So there's a standoff. Portland could have been playing along. They saw the call. Credit to J-Webb. Clearly on the transfer by McNeil. Two down for Reed Farrell. Another Fresno State guy. 1-0 to Farrell. Farrell, not only one of the bigger personalities in this locker room, one of the leaders in College of the Canyons team this season. Farrell had a phenomenal year. 11 bombs, All-American. Tied for the team lead. 369 average. 24 extra base hits, so he's hitting for power and average. Fly to right. Duncan running it down. Out of room. We're going back to first. 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Raptors down 13-2. Gloved. Off of Connor's glove. Foot race to the bag. Connor wins it. Farrell grounds to first to end the bottom of the 7th inning. Raptors strand a runner on. Portland up big, 13-2 going to the 8th.
Focused on what matters. At Peace Health, we've offered hope, healing, and peace to Washington since 1890. Our care teams listen to your needs, take time to understand what matters to you, and treat you with the same respect and devotion that has guided us for generations. Peace Health, here for you today, tomorrow, always. Learn more at peacehealth.org.
Nikki Glazer, the stunning tour.
We are the only animal species who actively want kids. You've never seen like 2 dogs like, we're trying.
Friday and Saturday, September 11th and 12th, Aylin A's Cowlitz Ballroom.
It's not hard to be a mom. It's hard to be a good mom. It's easy to be a bad mom. That's as easy as being a great dad. That's what that is.
Tickets on sale now at AlenaResort.com or Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Nikki Glazer.
There's something special about game night in Ridgefield. Friends in the stands, fans cheering together, and that big game feel here in our backyard. That kind of hometown energy is why you'll see Dick Hanna dealerships right there supporting the Ridgefield Raptors all season long. Because being local means backing the teams, the fans, and the moments that bring people together. We're proud to be a part of another great Raptors season. Dick Hanna Dealerships. Believe in nice. Go Raptors!
Les Schwab Tires has been proudly serving communities for over 70 years, and we've collected thousands of inspiring stories, like Brett on the way to his wedding when a flat tire left him stranded. The clock was ticking, his bride waiting. He made one call, and a Les Schwab service truck was there to save the day. Brett was back on the road and off to say I do. At Les Schwab, we're proud to keep you rolling. Les Schwab Tires, our greatest story is yours. Stories are composites inspired by real customer feedback.
Award-winning country sensation
Gavin Moran Still out there. Loop foul ball off the pole for the second time tonight. Got some changes for the for the Raptors. Ben Strutton center. He pinch hit for Hearn. Saw that one coming. Poffenroth in left field for Zach Wattis. Then got Jaden Nakamura going to shortstop for Luna. Nakamura got 2 starts on the road trip. Moranzo 2 on the ground. Weber right in and out of his glove. Runner on first. McNeil reaches on the E5. Top of the 8th inning. Here's Joel Roberts. First pitch, strike 1. Roberts is 1 for 3. Oh, 1. One ball, 1 strike. This continues a disappointing stretch for the Raptors. Barring a remarkable comeback, the Raptors will fall to 20-14 on the year, 0-7 in the second half. They've lost 12 of their last 13 games. Bounced foul. Being around the team this weekend, this is not a dejected group. They're not stressing or pressing, but the loss is piling up. But have to wonder, will we see any changes coming? 1-2. The Raptors, among the most stable and consistent leadership in the league. They've only had one head coach for their entire franchise history, Chris Code, in his 7th season. And he's a veteran, over a quarter century of the head coach at the junior college level. Tyler Jackson with college pitching experience, professional experience. Then Nick Allen, one of the top high school coaches in the area. Over a decade plus here at Ridgefield High, but they're in a funk right now. This is one of the nights where just haven't been able to get anything. Nothing's gone right for him. Only 2 hits. So he's deflating it to underperform in front of a big crowd. Fans were excited to see the team back. I'm excited to see the attendance numbers. But the Raptors down 13-2, 3-2. Tap foul. Things just really fell apart in that 6-run 6th inning for Portland. Even when they added 2 runs in the 4th. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Got him. One out, a runner on first. Chilcutt fouls it off. Game 2 tomorrow begins at 6:35. Chilcutt coming to the plate for the 6th time. One for 4 with the walk. Oh, he's 0 for 4. Had an RBI ground out in the 6th. Crowd filing out here. Into the late stage of this one, sun going down. 0-2, swing and a miss. Scampers away from Rico. There's a little bit of light out. First base is occupied. Chilcutt strikes out. 2 away. Could have been out of this inning, barring the leadoff error. But this will be the big test. How can the Raptors pick themselves up? Cody Nidowitz. He's 2 for 3 with a walk. Ball 1. Been a good outing for Moran. 2 1/3 innings pitched. There's a strike. I mean, he's came in. Caden Thompson walked, the bases loaded. 1-1's low and away. Thompson gave up 4 runs. Moran got poked around when he first entered the game. Two, 1, just off the plate. Clayton Kellogg, the home plate umpire, and Jacob Fisher on the bases. They'll flip-flop tomorrow. They'll be the crew for the entire week. McNeil's at second. Strike 2. Top of the 8th inning. Expected to see more Pickles fans tonight. 3-2. That's upstairs. Ball 4. And the Raptors were here. Raptors had a great crowd to start this one. Their fans went home sad. Still a couple Pickles fans in town. Nidowitz walked. On the ground to second. Skips up on Perazo. He throws out. Raptors get out of the inning. Pickles strand a couple runners on. Middle of the 8th inning. Raptors down 13-2.
Lee Bryce is back. Live in concert, August 30th, A. Cowlitz Ballroom. Lee Bryce. On sale now at ALenaResort.com and Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Lee Bryce live.
been perfecting the process since 1989. And since we're family run, we keep the community in mind. RVs, boats, campers, trailers, if you're missing some glass, we can make it custom tailored. Windshields or rock chips or any shattered mess, give us a call at Hampton Auto Glass.
Nikki Glazer, the stunning tour.
The thoughts of death, I don't like to dwell on them for longer than like 10 or 15 hours a day, so.
Friday and Saturday, September 11th and 12th, A&A's Cowlitz Ballroom.
No wonder women rush to have kids. We're being trained for it since we were kids. They're like, here's a baby doll. Here's an easy bake oven. I got one of those. I stuck my head in it. I was like, I want out of this narrative.
Tickets on sale now at AlenaResort.com or Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Nikki Glazer.
Gavin Poffenroth pinch hits for the Raptors to start the bottom of the 8th inning. Bounces the first pitch he sees to third. Scooped up by Stroop. Takes a nasty hop on him. He makes the play. Alex Buchanan, Castle Rock native, West Coast League veteran. In a pitch for Portland. Just finished up his 5th year of college ball. Started his career at Clackamas Community College for Jim Hopple. Went to Ottawa University in Kansas and then just finished up his first year at Park Gilbert for old Cowlitz Black Bears head coach Kelly Stinnett in Arizona. First pitch flared to third. Perazo sends a 65-mile-an-hour duck to third base. Here's Brock Lightgib. Lightgib facing his hometown team, Jesuit High School alum from Portland. Currently in the transfer portal. Spent the last couple years at Michigan. Good start for Buchanan. 0-1 to Lightgib, that's down low. Liam Ostrom's on deck. Lightgib finished his 3rd year as a Wolverine, currently in the transfer portal. 2-1 low and in. Buchanan's 2-1. That's high at 84. 3 balls and a strike. Two outs, nobody on. Buchanan's 3-1. Slammed to left field. Nidowitz makes the catch on the warning track. Lightgib just misses one. Flies out to left field. 1-2-3 inning. Alex Buchanan throws up a 0. Go to the 9th inning. Raptors down 13-2.
C-Tran is your public transit system offering service in Clark County and beyond. Catch local service in Clark County plus regional and express service to Portland. And check out the current C-Tran's on-demand service operating in Ridgefield and other areas. So leave the driving to us. C-Tran is a proud partner of the Ridgefield Raptors. Visit c-tran.com for more information. C-Tran, connecting you to life.
Hello, your friendly neighborhood home appraiser here. I thought I'd take time out of my glamorous day measuring square footage and counting bathrooms to tell you about a special offer from Fiber Federal Credit Union. For a limited time, Fiber Federal will reimburse their members up to $1,000 for appraiser fees when they purchase or refinance their home. $1,000 off your appraiser fee. Now that's an offer worth squeezing through an attic crawl space for. Restrictions apply. Visit fibercu.com for details. Fiber Federal Credit Union, Equal Housing Lender.
When you need short-term communications for your business, project, or event, call the pros at Day Wireless Systems. We rent Motorola two-way radios, cellular devices, and satellite phones by the day, week, or month. We have thousands of units of inventory, and our experienced rental teams will make sure you have clear communication throughout your entire event. Visit us online at daywirelessrentals.com for more information. Day Wireless Systems, where a lot happens in a day.
Two historic bands, Los Lobos and Los Lonely Boys. The Brotherhood Tour 2026 at A&A's Cowlitz Ballroom, August 13th. Get tickets now at ALNAResort.com. Don't miss Los Lobos and Los Lonely Boys.
Hayden Morrison out of Niagara University makes his second appearance. Went 2 innings in his first outing. He'll pitch at the top of the 9th inning. Welcome back to Ridgefield. It's been all over Pickles tonight. Kai Malt leads off. Malt's been on a tear. 4 for 5 with 4 RBIs, 2-run homer, and 3 singles. And a mound visit before the first pitch. Bo and Morrison making sure they're on the same page. Umpire charging the visit. Morrison from Bonnie Lake, Washington. Started his career at Lower Columbia College up in Longview. First pitch, inside for ball 1. Morrison made 13 appearances in 2026 with 25 innings pitched. 4-0 record. One-0. On the ground, one hopper to short. Nakamura throws him out. One out on the top of the 9th. Pickles lead 13-2. This game started close. Both teams traded homers in the first inning. Johns left the yard. Lodahoff tied it. Portland had a 3-run top of the 2nd. Raptors had the bases, had runners on 2nd and 3rd in the home half of the 3rd. Couldn't get anyone in. That inning started promising. Had run. Wada singled. Peraza was hit. Peraza stole 2nd, and the Raptors went down. Couldn't get the run in. The 1-0 pitch called for strike 1. Only 2 hits for Ridgefield tonight. One. Chop to first. Lightgibb takes it himself. 2 down. Raptors now retired. 8 of the past 9 Pickles hitters. Bullpen locking things down late. The game's a little bit out of reach at this point. Raptors trying to build anything out of this ice cold stretch. Sliders outside for ball 1. Braden Reese is without a hit tonight. 1-0's inside. 2 balls and no strikes. where he's 0 for 4. Morrison looks in. It's 2-0. Chop the second. Perazo ends the inning. Nice work by Morrison. Trio of groundouts. Middle of the 9th inning. Raptors down big, coming to the plate, down 13-2 in the bottom of the 9th.
While the world around us is always changing, we stay focused on what matters. At Peace Health, we've offered hope, healing, and peace to Washington since 1890. Our care teams listen to your needs, take time to understand what matters to you, and treat you with the same respect and devotion that has guided us for generations. Peace Health, here for you today, tomorrow, always. Learn more at peacehealth.org.
Nikki Glazer, the stunning tour.
We are the only animal species who actively want kids. You've never seen like two dogs like, we're trying.
Friday and Saturday, September 11th and 12th, A&A's Cowlitz Ballroom.
It's not hard to be a mom. It's hard to be a good mom. It's easy to be a bad mom. That's as easy as being a great dad. That's what that is.
Tickets on sale now at ALNAResort.com or Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Nikki Glazer.
In today's fast-moving world, your technology should work for you, not slow you down. At HTG, we are based in Ridgefield, Washington, and we deliver full-service IT solutions to businesses across the Pacific Northwest and nationwide. From managed IT services and hardware procurement to secure warehousing, asset imaging, and IT asset disposition, we handle it all. Proud sponsor of the Ridgefield Raptors, we're committed to supporting our community and your business success. HTG, simplifying IT, powering your business forward. Learn more at www.htginc.com.
ZZ Top, the big one. Friday, August 14th, A&A's Cowlitz Ballroom. Playing all their classic hits. ZZ Top. On sale now at ALNAResort.com.
Bottom of the 9th inning. Liam Ostrom leads off for Ridgefield. They got a mountain to climb, down 13-2. Jaden Nakamura on deck. Alex Buchanan. His first pitch. Fastball at 83. Through a 1-2-3 8th inning. Buchanan was effective. 0-1. Breaking ball at 78. Some loyal fans still here in attendance at the Rourke. Even at the club level. Oh, 2. Breaking ball low and in. Buchanan making his 4th appearance. 5 innings. Giving up 3 earned runs. 4 walks and 11 strikeouts. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bottom of the 9th inning. Buchanan's 2-2. Outside. He did not. 3-2 to Ostrom. Ostrom, one of Coach Coda's guys. 3-2. Inside. Good take by Ostrom. Borderline call going the Raptors' way. Here's Jaden Nakamura going to the plate for the first time. Nakamura from the Oregon side. low high product from Beaverton. And he's plunked. Runners on first and second. Here's Ben Strutt. Strutt's 0 for 1 with the ground out to second. Buchanan out of the stretch, looks at Ostrom. First pitch to Strutt. Fastball high. One 0. Hearn went 0 for 2. Strutt's 0 for 1. Raptors only with 2 hits tonight. There's a strike, middle in. Buchanan is not overpowering. He's been effective locating pitches, though. Seen this guy pitch for over 3 years now. He's a returner to the Cowlitz Black Bears from the Cowlitz area. Jammer into right field. Ostrom held up at third. Benny with the knock. Good for Ben. Strutt with the base hit to load him up. Here's Jackson Weber. He's 0 for 2 with the walk. Bases loaded, no outs. Curveball at 79. And a big opportunity for Buchanan to close this game out, get some innings, but the Raptors aren't going to give them to him. That's off the plate. Keep an eye on the Pickles pen. Right now, they're going to let Buchanan ride it out. Line. That's into the right center field. One run's going to come in to score. Nakamura. 2-run single for Weber. That's the first hit for the Raptors since the third inning. Weber delivers. There's Bo Rico. A walk hit by a pitch and back-to-back singles for the Raptors to get things going in the bottom of the ninth inning. Rico's hit to load him up. Reed Farrell comes to the plate with the bases loaded. There will be a mound visit. Raptors with 2 hits in this inning. They had 1 in the first, the homer from Ladahoff, then a hit in the third from Juarez, and the Raptors went 6 full innings without getting a hit. 5 innings, technically 5+ innings, but Buchanan stays in the game. Now there's an arm throw in the bullpen. Farrell steps in. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Facing Buchanan for the first time. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Farrell with 1 homer on the year. That came against the Nighthawks. Line to right center field. That's going to get down. A blooper. 4. Raptors down 13-5. There's Gavin Poffenroth. Quarter infielders come in. The mound visit. Could Braden Reese be buying time here? Raptors with 3 runs in the bottom of the 9th inning. Scoring for the first time since the first. He's talking it over. Buchanan came in the 8th, had a 1-2-3-8. Ground down 2 flyouts, but the Raptors have figured him out in the 9th. Poffenroth 0 for 1. He grounded out in the first pitch he saw last inning. That's down low. Ball 1. Connor Priddy threw 3 scoreless innings of no-hit relief. Buchanan has gotten himself into a pickle. Now. Chasing out the breaking ball. Pickles fans waiting to close this thing out. Raptors trying to make things interesting. Two 1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Bases loaded. Farrell's at first. Rico's at second. Weber's at third. Buchanan. 2-2. Foul back. Pitch count getting up there for Alex. Still no outs, 2-2. Buchanan delivers to Poffenroth. That's upstairs. Coming up on a 3.5-hour game here. Buchanan's payoff. Line to left field, hangs up for Nidowitz. Weber tags up, a sac fly. Poffenroth drives in Weber, it's 13-6 now.
Now batting
One away, here's Michael Perazzo. He's hitless tonight. Runners on first and second with one out. One out. Oh, and a Perazzo. Ball on a strike. Farrell's at first, Rico's at second. 1-1 is high. Game 2 coming up tomorrow, 6:35. Buchanan now over 30 pitches. 34th coming up. Game in the 8th inning. And he hits Perazzo. Will load up the bases. Buchanan's hit 3 Raptors this inning. And that will be it for Buchanan. Not given a chance to finish this thing off. Command issues derail his night. Pickles lead 13-6, but the bases are loaded with one out. Bottom of the 9th. We'll take your break here on the Raptors live stream. Raptors aren't done yet. Putting something together in the bottom of the 9th.
.com and Ticketmaster.com.
There's something special about game night in Ridgefield. Friends in the stands, fans cheering together, and that big game feel here in our backyard. That kind of hometown energy is why you'll see Dick Hanna dealerships right there supporting the Ridgefield Raptors all season long. Because being local means backing the teams, the fans, and the moments that bring people together. We're proud to be a part of another great Raptors season. Dick Hanna dealerships. Believe in nice. Go Raptors!
Les Schwab Tires has been proudly serving communities for over 70 years, and we've collected thousands of inspiring stories, like Brett on the way to his wedding when a flat tire left him stranded. The clock was ticking, his bride waiting. He made one call, and a Les Schwab service truck was there to save the day. Brett was back on the road and off to say, I do. At Les Schwab, we're proud to keep you rolling. Les Schwab Tires, our greatest story is yours. Stories are composites inspired by real customer feedback.
Award-winning country sensation Lee Brice is back. Live in concert, August 30th, A. Cowlitz Ballroom. Lee Brice. On sale now at ALenaResort.com and Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Lee Brice live.
Welcome back, bottom of the 9th inning. Jacob Bellamy trying to close this thing out for Portland. Taking a little bit longer than Jim Hopple and the Pickles would have liked. Bases loaded with one out. Alex Buchanan can't finish things off. Raptors bouncing from the game after 3 hits. 3 hit by pitches and 1 walk. First pitch to Brock Lightgib. Fastball just up, 1-0. Perazzo's at first. Farrell's at second. Rico's at third. 2 balls and no strikes. Light gives 0 for 1. Hitting in the 3-hole. 1 out. Bases loaded. Bellamy's 2-0. Swing and a miss. Two 1. Pickles lead 13-6. 2-1. Fly to right, carrying deep on the wall. Dropped on the warning track. Duncan couldn't bring it in. Rico scores. Farrell comes around. Perazo has been ruled a home run. It's a grand slam. Duncan had it in his glove, collided with the wall. And it sneaks out of here. A grand slam for Brock Lightgib. Pickles manager Jim Hopple talking to the base umpire Jacob Fisher. And now it's been overturned to a ground rule double. So instead of a grand slam for Lightgib, it goes down as a 2-run ground rule double. Lightgib nearly missed his second homer. Raptors will take it, 13-8 game. Lightgib's at second, Perazo's at third. Ball 1 to Liam Ostrom. The Pickles leads cut to 5. (2-0) outside. Anytime you have a big lead for the fans, sure anxiety's starting to rise. I'm seeing what's going on in the chat, but it really hits another level once you get within 4 runs. Chasing a fastball outside. Pickles lead 13-8. It was 13-2 going into this inning. 2-1. Strike 2. Two. Ostrom walked in his first trip. 2-2. He strikes out. 2 away. Chase the fastball outside. Here's Nakamura. Inside to Nakamura. Nakamura, he was hit earlier in this inning, came around to score. Nearly hit for the second time. 1 out. Ball 2. If he would have got hit, we'd have to look back in the archives, see if that's ever happened in team history. We also got to see if there's anybody else who's been hit 4 times, like Tomitaka was earlier in the season. Tomitaka rejoined the team. 2-0. And he's plunked for the second time this inning. On his thigh. And we're going to have to look back in the archives. Potentially some history here in the bottom of the 9th.
Now batting
13-8. Pickles 1 out away from taking this opener. Here's Ben Strutt. Curveball called at the bottom of the zone. Bases loaded. Nakamura is at first. Light Gibbs at second. Peraza's at third. Bellamy's 0-1. That's outside. Ball on a strike. Raptors down to their final out. Ben Strutt's last call for Ridgefield. 1-1. That's outside. Raptors with 6 runs in the bottom of the 9th. Six runs on 4 hits. 2-1. That's outside. No action in the Portland bullpen. No, there is an arm throw. I couldn't see him beyond the post. 3-1. Strike 2. Clayton Kellogg making us wait for it. Three-two. To Benny. Payoff pitch. Up the middle into center. Peraza scores. An RBI single for Strutt brings the tying run to the plate. Well, well, well. Ben Strutt comes through. Pickles fans, I mentioned earlier, Weber had the biggest swing of the season earlier this year at Walker Stadium, the go-ahead homer in the top of the 9th inning in the series finale. Just saying. First pitch to Weber. Off the plate for ball 1. Weber a 2-run single earlier in this inning. Bases loaded. Tying run at the plate. There's a strike. One to Weber. Weber's 1 for 3, playing third base tonight for just the 2nd time this year. Fouled, falls down to a knee. Raptors down to their final strike. One, 2. Outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two to Jay Webb. Bases loaded. That's outside. Ball 3. Strutt's at first. Nakamura is at second. Light Gibbs at third. Tying run at the plate. The 3-2. Ball 4. The winning run coming to the plate in Bo Rico. Bases loaded. The Raptors have scored 8 runs in the bottom of the 9th inning. And Jim Hopple's out of the dugout. Bases loaded. And that will be it. Bellamy's out of the game. We're bringing in the 3rd pickle arm of the inning. Winning run at the plate for the Raptors, and we come back. Bases loaded. Raptors down 13-10. Game in the hands of Bo Rico.
We've been perfecting the process since 1989. And since we're family run, we keep the community in mind. RVs, boats, campers, trailers. If you're missing some glass, we can make it custom tailored. Windshields or rock chips or any shattered mess. Give us a call at Hampton Auto Glass.
In today's fast-moving world, your technology should work for you, not slow you down. At HTG, we are based in Ridgefield, Washington, and we deliver full-service IT solutions to businesses across the Pacific Northwest and nationwide. From managed IT services and hardware procurement to secure warehousing, asset imaging, and IT asset disposition, we handle it all. Proud sponsor of the Ridgefield Raptors, we're committed to supporting our community and your business success. HTG, simplifying IT, powering your business forward. Learn more at www.htginc.com.
C-Train is your public transit system offering service in Clark County and beyond. Catch local service in Clark County plus regional and express service to Portland. And check out the current C-Tran's on-demand service operating in Ridgefield and other areas. So leave the driving to us. C-Train is a proud partner of the Ridgefield Raptors. Visit c-tran.com for more information. C-Tran, connecting you to life.
Award-winning country sensation Lee Brice is back. Live in concert, August 30th, A. Cowlitz Ballroom. Lee Brice. On sale now at ALenaResort.com and Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Lee Brice live.
When you need short-term communications for your business, project, or event, call the pros at Day Wireless Systems. We rent Motorola two-way radios, cellular devices, and satellite phones by the day, week, or month. We have thousands of units of inventory, and our experienced rental teams will make sure you have clear communication throughout your entire event. Visit us online at daywirelessrentals.com for more information. Day Wireless Systems, where a lot happens in a day.
ZZ Top, the big one.
And we got a pinch hitter coming to the plate for Ridgefield. Redshirt freshman catcher from Dallas Baptist, Reagan McCluskey, coming up with the game in his hands. Pinch hitting for Bo Rico. McCluskey had a 3-for-4 game on Wednesday night in Yakima. 2-run blast and 2 doubles. Has the bases loaded for him here. He's the winning run at the plate. Swings and misses through the fastball. Jaden Avina in to pitch for the Pickles. Sophomore from Pomona, California. There was a UC Riverside. Owen McCluskey in 237 on the year, 15 RBIs. That's low. 1 ball, 1 strike.